The Wild Wild West.
That's my big sis.
That's big sis?
Big sis
That's
laying,
the best,
laying it
dude.
down.
What's better than your big sis hitting you up?
Nothing.
I wish I had a big sis. I just got these big brothers, dude.
Brothers suck.
Big sisters would be...
Although having older brothers is nice. Especially a brother like Tom, who's a bit of an entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude, how nice am I at sliding into ads now?
Dude, you might be
I'm a
the
seasoned
best.
pro. I'm
You're
Billy
Don
Mays.
Draper.
I'm Billy Mays, dude.
True, you are.
I'm going to die.
Billy Mays. What did he die from?
Probably.
Killed himself.
He killed himself?
Nah.
He sawed a boat in half, dude, and he sunk.
Didn't he have some shit though going on? Like he had some dark shit going on with him.
I think Billy Mays. We're here live with the Beezer.
Oh, we going? Yeah,
The
the
big
we're live,
Beezy.
Oh, all right.
Take it east. The big bees, dude.
The big beast
Good to
is
see
in
you guys,
town.
man.
We're in the bee's nest.
From You Fucked It podcast. Give it a listen. It's very funny. Brian
Hell
Six,
yeah.
a.k.a. The Bees Man.
What's up?
And Ryan Shaner, a.k.a. just pretty much that.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a nickname,
He
does
doesn't
he?
have a cool nickname.
No. He's got a
Nightmare.
last name. Nightmare?
Shane, yeah.
I think he's the Nightmare.
He's the
That's a
nightmare,
good one.
dude.
Nightmare. Not even the Nightmare, just Nightmare, dude.
Shaner, a.k.a. Nightmare.
Nightmare and the Bees, dude.
Nightmare bee.
Nightmare, dude. He's spooky, dude.
I know.
He'll take you on a spooky journey in
He will.
comedy. Every job for a comedian is take you on spooky journeys. And the Nightmare will take you there, and then he'll show you spooky paintings.
Nightmare might be the nickname.
I haven't
dude.
put down this Spalding since I heard about the fucking challenge, dude. That's the
I know,
first time.
dude. We're playing LOS, bro.
Oh, it got brought up last night. I was
Yeah, you were
on. I
defending?
did Legion of Skanks last night, and they brought up, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
I was like, "Explain this to me." So Jay's like, "Yeah, dude, me, Lewis, Dave against McCusker, Shane, Tommy," and I was like, "Tommy Pope," and he goes, "Yeah." I was like, "All right." No, what?
I know.
was like,
Tommy's a
Tommy
wild
can
card,
play.
dude.
He's a
Tommy,
total
well,
wild
I'm not
card.
sure.
I know he did play.
There's a part of
I'm
me that's
saying.
afraid he's horse feeding. Tom can be a feeder, but every time he feeds, like one time I heard him, he was like, "I'm fucking great at golf," and I was sitting there like, "Dude, I've lived with you for 2 years. You've never gone golfing once.
I can
You
see him
can't be
being
good."
nasty.
Then he does that show with Tyler Rothrock.
He looked good on that.
Bombing it, dude.
Yeah, I could see him being nasty at
He's
golf.
nasty. When they filmed Delco proper, he was just jacking home runs.
That was the sport baseball.
Yeah,
His
That
sport was
his main
baseball.
one?
He was
but he
very
played
good.
basketball.
I think he played basketball. I was afraid of a horse feed. I asked him last night. He confirmed he played 4 years of high school basketball.
What? He played high school basketball?
That's
That's
what
good.
I was told, dude.
That's
I
D1
fear
talent
the
among
feed.
comedians.
Yes. You should have seen me today. I told you already.
I heard, yeah.
Wait, did I tell you?
Yeah, you
Did I say it on the Patreon?
I don't remember.
I mean,
It all bleeds
horsepower-
together, bro.
The horsepower was felt. Big J got a taste of the horsepower.
Who was
Center.
playing today?
Tom from Gas Digital.
Admiral Akbar, dude.
It was basically the Gas Digital staff.
Yeah.
And bartender from the stand who balled out, Dave Temple. It was fun. It was
Temple.
fun, dude. It was nice to go play basketball. I was so delighted my
the
legs
best.
didn't fall apart.
True.
Thank God I've been doing box step-ups.
Dude, they felt it. They felt the power.
I mean, once these... Come on, dude.
God damn, dude.
Bees, take a look at that.
Woo.
Is that
Grab that. Grab that thing, dude.
Go ahead, feel it.
That's Christmas dinner.
It just was just a pure fun.
That's
That looked like a
Christmas
My
dinner.
Pillow, dude.
No, that's Christmas dinner right there, dude.
That is. That's mashed taters.
Put that out on the table. My family would tear that up,
Oh,
dude.
they wouldn't know what to do with all these mashed taters.
No, that's a fucking ham. That's
Pour
ham,
some
bro.
gravy on it. Oh, you think it's an Easter ham?
That's an Easter ham.
I might be the Easter ham, dude.
That's a powerful thigh. All joking aside, that's a powerful thigh, and that kind of stuff's going to win this game, dude. Conditioning, dedication, discipline, fundamentals.
I cannot wait, dude.
Are you out there? Are you hitting the
Yeah,
courts?
bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting 100 jump shots every day.
I hit the
Beezer, what do you
courts
think about
today.
this?
That's I like
Hold
it.
on.
Swish.
That's right there. Elbow in.
Elbow
in
in's tough.
Elbows in here. That's crazy, bro. I'm like what's the game with, who's the guy?
Like Ray Allen.
Ray Allen, yeah. The game, the video or the movie about him.
He got
My name is
game.
Jesus.
Dude, you need some food,
I
dude.
need some food.
You need some podcasting fuel.
I'm hungry.
Now,
I couldn't get any fuel.
we're
Okay,
here
yeah,
joined
yeah,
today with our special guest, Brian the Beezer
Yes.
6. Bees. I have been missing you, dude.
I know, man.
I
I was
miss
so
you,
pumped
Bees.
to see it. I didn't even
I
know you
know.
were in town.
I had a wild night at Helium. Little too wild.
Yeah, it was fun.
When was
But-
this?
Wednesday night after the 76ers basketball game. I had to go check out Embiid to style my game. And then
True.
I went back to Helium and had
Trust the
fun.
process.
Then we had fun.
What was the show? What show was it?
There was no show. Well, there
It was
a
a
show.
secret headliner show, but it was over.
Me
by
and
the time
Roan
we
were
looked
looking
up.
for a
Still
fun
secret?
after party.
Is it still a secret?
Yeah, I don't
Can
even
you
know who it
divulge
It's
was.
a secret to the audience now. Nobody knew him. I don't know who it was.
And it was, dude, we go to the game. We were kind of teetering on floor seats.
Gotcha.
So the way the 76ers do it is they have like a VIP. They have like your concierge, dude. Your VIP concierge. And he hooks you up and he's like, yeah, come through. I think there's like VIP, like they work there and try to get guests to come to the game.
Gotcha.
So Roan had the hookup. One of the guys at the VIP thing liked Roan. He claimed he was one of my fans. Clearly he Wikipedia'd me. It was crazy. He hit me with like 3 Wikipedia facts. He was like, "Oh man, I love your new special live in Austin. So good. Also, you went to Westchester University.
What?
How about that?" I was like, "Dude, you Googled me. My
Hold
friends
on.
don't know I went to Westchester."
So wait, did they like poach you while you're at the game and try to get you to come into this
No,
thing?
Roan had been in contact with this guy.
Gotcha.
And then we get there and they're like, you can't, we're not, the floor seats are taken. We're gonna have to get you guys a box,
Dang.
which was great. But apparently, dude, I think they Googled me and Barstool and they were like, you're not sitting floor, dude.
That's nuts.
I think the 76ers organization turned its back on
They were
me.
like, no,
That's why I'm a Ben Simmons fan.
we got some food, bro.
Answer the call.
Hello, sir. Hello? I'm very sorry, ma'am. I'll be out there in a second. Love you. Bye.
What'd she say?
What the fuck,
Oh,
man?
look out, dude.
Yo.
Look out.
In his defense, that ball is flat as hell. Beezer,
Yes.
what's going on with you?
Nothing, man. It was a good night last night.
What'd you get into last night?
I did a dab on Legion of Skanks.
Oh, you hit a dab. Yo. Skank hands, bro.
Dude,
Welcome to the God Show.
Dude, Lewis must have done no joke. I'm probably
Yeah, dude, they
lowballing.
just
He
ripped
did
dabs.
like 10 or 11. I was like, dude, I did one. And at one point, Cannon nudged me and goes, Six, you all right? I was like, yeah, dude. And then I looked at me and he said something that I definitely didn't hear.
Did
and I
your
was
face
like,
go gray?
I was like, what, dude? No, I was fine. Like, I was
that's just the
super-
molly.
Just rushed on me.
You ever see the bees hit the molly?
When the mall hits,
Dude,
I go
his
gray,
face,
dude.
all the blood in his head disappears.
Yeah, if it's good
He's
mall,
like,
dude.
he'll walk into a room, you'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys party?
Right. It's so, it's so fun. Dude, we might need to, we're going to have to take a munch break.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Fucking go.
we're back. We're live. We were talking about Apocalypse Now while we were munching
Were we?
for a second. Yeah, they added sex scenes in the deluxe version on
Say
Netflix.
what?
Some of the hotter sex
Playmates.
scenes.
They strike a deal for gas with the chopper. He's like, you can fuck the girls.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I always get that mixed up with Apocalypto. I'm like, the Apocalypto sex scene would be nasty.
That would be fun to
Drops
watch.
down. He's like,
Yeah.
get some pussy down the well. He's like, I'll be back.
Is
Jaguar.
Apocalypse the part where the movie where they were just like running?
Yeah.
Phew, man, that's
That's
an intense
Gibson,
scene.
dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
classic Gibbs.
That's what he does.
great director.
Right now on the TV that you guys can't see, we have a live cam from around the world. It's a fun channel I look at sometimes on YouTube. Live streaming around the world. We're going to turn it off because it's distracting me.
Yeah. 587. We're just watching
500 people were also watching around
on the
the world.
stream. Yeah.
True ballers.
Yeah, Maine. What's up, bees?
So we're back after the food. Wow, what a nice, delicious treat that place was.
Delicious, bro. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
What was the name of it?
Hot peppers.
Hot Peppers in
And
Queens,
Astoria,
bro.
yeah.
So the bees. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
What's going on in your life?
Same old, man.
Yeah,
Last
me
night was fun. It was good. Came up and did rap. Then did
the heck
What the fuck?
The heck was that?
He's just joshing. He's just razzing them.
yeah, it's rap, whatever. But I did top 9
What's
with
that?
Tom Cassidy and Adele.
Nice.
They have a podcast, and it was funny because he said, if you're coming up and you could do it, I said, yeah. Who thinks of the top 9 list? And he goes, you do. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, right before I left Philly to come up here, I texted Tommy and I was like, dude, I cannot think of like a top 9 thing. Can you just tell me what else other people did? And he was like, what are you, some kind of retard? I was like, all right, there it
Whoa.
is. Top 9 parent sayings, because that cut deep. So I did
Yeah.
a list on that.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really funny.
What did you come up with? What were some of your answers?
Just the normals, yank your head out of your ass. You know, the
Yeah.
classics.
I'll be watching you like a hawk.
Not my turn to watch them.
Yeah. What do you go with? What did your Paul hit you with?
I'll give you something to cry about.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you something
Classic.
to cry
I'll give
about.
you something to cry about.
I mean, because I said is
yep.
That was the bane of my existence when I was young. Maybe like, why can't I sleep at the Badowski's house? Because I said, now get in the car. I fucking hate you, Dad. Everybody else's parents are cool and let them stay.
Yeah, my dad's big thing was if I said anything back to him, he'd be like, if I'd be like, come on, he'd be like, I'll come on you.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Whoa.
he'd be like, come on.
Hell.
I'll come on you.
My dad would every once in a while, if you would say, "Hey, could you?" If you asked him for something, he'd go, "Yeah, what color?" And then he'd walk away. Sure, what color? Very funny.
Yeah, it's a sick move.
Phil had a classic that was, you go, shit and 2 is 8.
What?
It's a classic Phil.
Yeah,
He'd sit down.
what shit in 2 is 8?
Just means like, shit and 2 is 8.
Just old like one
Just
of those
like I'm
things.
sitting down, I'm relaxed.
Yeah,
You're tired,
sure.
you sit down, you go, shit and 2 is 8.
Never heard that.
No, no one else says
There's
that.
a ton of
I think
cool
my dad
sayings.
misheard a real saying.
Yeah, I pulled one out that my grandfather used to say. I never knew what it meant, but apparently it's a known one, which is you talk like a guy with a paper asshole. I've never heard that. I looked it up.
What's that even
It's
mean?
a known thing. Apparently, it's like the origin is like it's a guy talking about a story. It's like, dude, calm down. None of that shit happened. You're talking shit.
Oh,
You know
horse
what I mean?
feed.
Like that. But there's also other. They said there's other definitions for it. So
Paper
I went
asshole?
immediate because considering who it was, it's my dad's dad. So I was like, that means you're gay. I just assumed it was something about being gay.
Yeah.
Having a paper asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone could get right up. You had a paper asshole. He
Yeah.
could get right up.
Paper
in you.
mache ass.
Yeah.
But it
Although
meant you're a horse feeder?
grandparents didn't even know
Yeah.
about gay.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, America, we didn't start doing that till like the 80s.
You don't want it. What was it? You don't need it. You want it. My mom used to say that a lot. That crushed me.
Yeah.
Like I need this. I have
Mom
to
would
have
go,
it.
I hope
No,
your
you don't
father
have to have
beats
it.
your ass.
I
And
know.
I go, oh no, Mom, please. I need you on my side. I hope
Yeah,
your
dude.
father beats your ass. Because you wrote dirty things in the ad libs.
Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
fun.
Mad
Mad
Libs.
libs. Mad libs. She called
Libs.
it Mad libs of mine, bro. It was
What type of dirty
XXX,
word?
dude. It was crazy.
Pussy.
So the
Vagina.
one thing was so fast it'll make your blank butthole spin. My mom was
Nice.
pissed.
She
Dude.
slapped you in the head.
It was like dick, pussy,
yes.
bitch.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, she
Mm.
found that. Crushed
Man,
me.
that Mexican really put a real speed bump on this.
It hurt. It helped me, bro. I was dying.
No, you were just kicking in, dude. The beginning of this podcast.
You guys
you were
haven't even let
fine.
digest.
No, it's funny. I don't even remember
True.
the beginning. I don't know what happened. I know at one
blacked
point
out.
I got too hyped up and tried to do an impression of the Uber driver.
That was fun though. You were excited for food.
I know. And to be fair, it was completely in. I couldn't tell what was going on.
Don't let them take it out of
Unintelligent.
context. Also, it's not that far off.
It was
A lot of times, the Uber driver will call you, and it's not no fault of their own. They
Yeah.
have a tough time with English. It's a new language for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll hit you with just, it'd be like if I was in Spain, I'd be like, "Está aquí now."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's like whenever like they turn the credit card thing around to me, like do your signature, I just go like, because I know it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's why I genuinely think sometimes they just go like blah, and you're like blah.
Yeah.
I know that I'll come out and get this because sometimes it's not. I'm like that wasn't even an attempt at anything,
That's
like-
what I heard though when you answered the phone.
dude. It was just
Wasn't far off your impression.
he was
I
a
mean.
great dude. I thought I
Yeah.
almost misgendered the man. My apologies, but it was just a dude from like,
misgendered him.
maybe
beeping.
Estonia with like a crazy high voice. It was really sick.
I thought he was Estonian.
I can't tell, bro. Around
Can't
here,
call it.
around here, you got to be real good at
I
geography.
thought he just sounded Indian.
No, dude.
He was a honk.
No, I don't know what Estonia is, but it's
Yeah, I
like
had a feeling. Where do you think Estonia is?
I'm thinking like near like Kazakhstan, somewhere around there.
It's not.
He was like one of those Kazakhstan bros. of,
But
like-
technically former Soviet unions. So technically Kazakhstan and Latvia were the same country at one point.
true.
So you are
That's
right.
kind of what's going on. Isn't Estonia always loyal
Oh,
to
did I
Russia?
say Latvia or Estonia? Which one did you say?
Latvia. I said
You said
Estonia, but I'm,
Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are the three on top of each other, right?
and Estonia is loyal to Russia, I believe.
I don't know which one. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
they're
more-
all. I think they're all NATO.
I don't think Estonia is NATO. Sean, look that up. I think it's
Sean,
Estonia.
look it up. Is Estonia in NATO?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think one of those just totally. There's a couple of those countries that are like we're Russia till we die.
Well, apparently that's a lot of the Ukraine.
You think so?
I've heard there's a lot of people in Ukraine that are pro-Russia, although that could just be Russia being like, "Come on, man, they love us."
Russia.
I
did-
was correct. Thank you, Sean. Please let Matt know. Notify Matt.
Estonia is in NATO.
Yeah, Estonia's security is guaranteed by the membership of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Thank you, Sean.
Fair enough. There's one that's not. There's one that's right outside there, near
Belarus
Belarus. I think you're right. Yeah,
could be.
Belarus holds it down. I think you're absolutely
I
right.
think they should hate Russia.
I'm telling you, dude. One of those guys is like with no fucking way. we don't
It
part
was
with
something about Ukraine and Turkey
Turkey. Yeah, they don't get along.
that Russia was mad at. One of those.
Yeah, Ukraine.
I mean,
is
the whole
just-
thing's designed to box Russia in.
Oh, for sure. Oh, NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the other thing too. Russia has to. It's got to fucking get those other states back because it needs a long, treacherous road. Because now with Ukraine right there, you can get right into one of those capitals, dude.
Yeah.
So Russia's in a tight spot, dude. And it has no
No
choice.
one's going after Russia.
No, it's not that anyone's going after them. They have to expand. They have to expand to get that buffer zone, and they will go into Ukraine, and they're going to try to get those other previously Soviet countries back.
This is the book.
This is the book, dude. This is the next 100 years book. Russia will try to expand, and they're gonna. It's what's going to happen is they're going to expand. They're going to start spending too much on the military. The economy is going to falter because the population is going to dip. So they're like, and we're going to figure out different forms of energy because they're getting all that money from that natural gas. That's going to peter out at some point. Russia collapses. All those countries, Turkey's going to start. They're all going to start grabbing pieces of the former Russian states or whatever. Russia's going to be this big, bro.
Really?
2040. That's the guy's prediction. I don't know, but yeah, Russia's going to fall hard, and then that's when the Eastern Bloc is going to start.
Russia stinks right now.
I know, dude, but they're
they?
exporting that natural gas.
They stink.
They got they got Europe hooked on their natural gas.
They
Right.
do.
So I think the United States is going to start doing space-based energy. Once they're going to start doing what are they called? Battle stars or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the United States' next move. Launching battle stars up around the Middle East, all those areas.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to drop missiles anywhere.
We'll be able to tell them, quit, knock it off.
Yeah, dude, because then we got to deal with Japan. Japan's going to start carving into China once China collapses. Japan's going to have a nasty navy. Turkey's going to be growing. Only hope is Mexico and Poland.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2050 is going to be lit, dude. This book is sick as hell.
Yeah.
The next 100 years is tight.
It sounds like it.
Taught an old bogey like me some stuff about history.
Yeah, I appreciate your confidence with all this.
I'm telling you, dude. I mean, that's what the book says. We'll see.
Yeah.
However, China, I think, absolutely will falter.
You got a gut feeling China's faltering?
I believe so. Same thing happened in Japan. Japan got fucked up because when you have these communist countries, the economy's not so much based on.
Japan wasn't communist.
I know, but I'm saying what happened to Japan was they had a similar thing going where it was like the economy was based more on a elite class. It was just on like relationships. So you'd have these companies that would just start getting loan after loan after loan. So it wasn't about if you were profitable or not because you could just get loans. And that would have these companies that were prone to just collapsing because they weren't built on merit and profitability. So like these big things become like Ponzi schemes. So Japan fell, but Japan's very stoic, and they're like, "We fucked up, our bad." China's going to fall hard
Yeah.
because it's all the Communist Party, and they're going to. Apparently, they're saying at least 25% of China's GDP is bad, like businesses that are faltering, loans that are faltering. Could be 40, bro. Could be. We'll see. I don't know. Me and George Friedman will figure this out.
Yeah.
I've been loving hitting that because everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I can see that." It's like I have no idea. I just read that one book, but pretty sick.
What happened to Japan?
Japan starts to carve up China.
What happened to Japan when they fell?
Nothing. They actually Japan's very good at they have a very disciplined citizenry. So the government, they look up to the elites. In Japan, they're like, we're the elites. We're Bushido.
Yes.
Like, here's what we're doing. Tighten your fucking belts for 10 years. We're going to turn this thing around. They do pretty well.
Nice.
Japan can maneuver because they're a small country.
Yeah.
But the population dip's coming. So now they're going to have to figure out how to basically get labor, but they can't let people, immigrate to their country. It's so small, and Japan does not like immigrants. So they're going to go to China.
What types of things do they say to the immigrants?
I don't know. I don't know.
Build
a wall.
Do they say, build a wararoo?
China did build a wall.
They did. They certainly did. To keep out who?
The Mongolians.
Dang
Those goddamn
Mongolians.
Mongolians. But yeah, so they said Japan's going to carve up China and then started like a pretty sick navy. So that's going to be a problem coming at you in 2050.
What are we talking about with the South China Sea? What's going on in there, bro?
Right now?
Yeah. What do you think?
U.S. has total domination over the South China Sea.
You'd be surprised. Chinese are building fucking islands.
bro.
They're building their own islands.
Dude, it's all gonna come crashing down. I believe so. They don't have the naval They don't have the United States Navy's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The United States.
You're
police
telling
budget,
me?
the United States police budget is like.
Did you listen to the last 100 episodes we've done?
Yeah, dude. You know the Navy.
I've been telling you about the Navy.
So what are you trying to set me in the South China Sea trap? You know I know.
South
You know
China
I know.
Sea is
the-
interesting, bro.
What's going on?
You got to figure it out yourself.
I'm talking, dude. Once they put that battle star above that thing, over, dude.
But what about China's technology? They got some supersonic shit we've never heard of
Supersonics?
before that book or after the book
Dude,
came
our
out. Did he
supersonic-
predict that?
Our supersonic technology. Yeah, they're saying a bunch of those countries have supersonic missiles. We've had them before.
Did he predict the fact that we wouldn't even? We'd be like, I think they're UFOs. Meanwhile, it's just
China's
the Chinese
supersonics.
getting wild.
I'd have to see the declassifieds.
I've seen them.
I'd have to see the.
I've taken a look at
declassifieds.
the declassifieds.
I'd have to see the declassifieds.
Bees, have you seen the declassifieds?
You know I've seen them, dude.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Don't worry
pretty
about
good.
what I'm thinking. I'd like to hear the Bees' take.
They're
He's
pretty
my
good.
consigliere on this.
The
type of thing.
declassifieds?
Yes.
They're pretty good.
Nah, man. There's a bunch of countries that have supersonic missiles now. They're saying by 2050 they'll
Well, I
be
think
moving
supersonic. Is
What's the
not hard.
definition with supersonic missiles?
No,
What do you mean
supersonic
by
faster than the
that?
speed of sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
mean,
have
I get that.
Planes
That's,
break the sound barrier. Jets
Yeah.
break.
yeah.
Yeah, what do they call, like hypersonic or something?
Yeah, it's something crazy.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, they're like the ones they're predicting will be like 5 times the speed of sound pretty soon.
Jesus.
So that's what they're predicting is coming up.
Who's predicting it?
Me and George
Freed?
Friedman. Me and George
Yeah,
Friedman.
Freed.
I mean, the technology's there.
Has Friedman? It hasn't. I've heard negative reviews about Friedman, dude.
Who's been talking?
I've heard
now?
his book was debunked within like 3 years. False.
No, actually, he
A lot of
wrote it in
people are saying
2009.
Wrong.
He wrote it in 2000. Obviously, he's not going to be thing for thing, but he
What's his background?
is in private intelligence. So
Okay.
he people consult with him. He'll like kind of help government agencies predict.
He
like,
sees the future.
trends.
Dude.
He just knows history, bro. Like if you know history, like me and George do, you can start to look at trends like the 50-year.
I'm more of like a philosophy type guy.
Yeah, I'm more of like 50-year
I don't like
economic
history.
cycles, and I'm like, oh shit, we're coming up for. He basically called 2020 was going to be chaos, bro.
Really?
Yes.
What do you say?
Said this is going to be total chaos. United States
So it's
are
like
gonna
a fucking.
Economic cycles.
It's like a horoscope. It's like 2020 is going to be nuts.
No, but what he says basically.
Here's what I have for 2022.
Dude,
Hold on,
every 50
Matt.
years.
2022 is going to be fucking crazy.
No.
Matt, hold on a sec.
No.
It's coming to me.
Dude, the book's the next 100 years. Everyone's been asking me for it. It's so good, dude.
I've
Dude.
been trying to listen to A Hero of Two Worlds. I just keep.
What's
falling
going on
asleep.
with it?
But it's what's his name? It's Mike Duncan, the guy who does those Revolutions podcasts. Beast.
Duncan?
I think it's Mike Dunkums.
Is it Duncan?
Dunkles.
I don't know. I gotta check if it's Mikey Donkeys. Yeah, it's Mike Duncan.
Mike Duncan?
Michael Dunkums alert.
Michael Dunkins is coming in.
Mikey Dunkums.
Hi,
with
my
the-
name's Michael Dumpkins.
Hello, I'm Michael Dunkums.
My name's Michael Dumpkins.
He's
It's
got a
like-
book.
Dunkins.
Matt, he's got a great book. It's called Hero of Two Worlds. It's about the Marquis de Lafayette.
Oh, you were telling me about
bro,
that.
Lafayette rules.
What's up with it?
Every night I just speak French.
What's good with
I
it?
go, Je bois de chez toi, de Francois.
Dude, it's the hottest language, bro.
It is hot. Bees,
When I
let
hear
me
be-
give you a French. Let me
I
hear
know
it.
French.
Let me hear it.
I know some French.
Do it.
J'appelle Brian.
Je m'appelle Brown.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Je m'appelle
Oui.
Zebi.
La bibliothèque. That means library.
That's
no
Yeah,
big whoop.
hard as hell.
That's Spanish, dog.
Yeah, it's so
Biblioteca.
French.
Biblioteca is Spanish. Biblioteca.
Oh, it could
Bibliothèque
be.
is
yeah,
French.
biblioteca is French.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. How about that? You learn something every time I sit down with you two.
True.
I learn something very
Very
new.
I just want you guys to keep talking French. I'm getting hard. Dude.
Je bois de chez toi.
Oh my gosh.
Je pas pourquoi.
I feel like I'm wearing silk boxers when we speak
Je
French.
soif. I was in Montreal. That's how they were all talking. You just
Were
hear
they really?
people walk by. You just je pas vouloir de toi, que c'est
Is
ça.
their accent different than regular French?
Certainly is, but
I
I,
mean,
don't,
like
I
a
can't
harsher.
tell. I
Okay.
can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if like
It would
a
have
local
to
could
be.
tell you.
Yeah, it's Canada.
It would
so.
have to.
Yeah, but I figured I didn't know how much harsher it was than like regular French, like French Canadian.
I'm sure it is.
It's got to be confusing for like
Yeah.
Canadian French and like people from France to try to figure out where's gayer,
When if they hate
France
each
or
other?
Canada. They're probably like, no, we are.
It
We
used
are
to
the
be. It
gayest
used to
country.
be the easy answer. France was the gayest.
Canada's
Canada's making a
really
gay run like no
Canada's
other.
ramping
Dude.
up, dude.
Canada used to rule.
Yeah, didn't
When?
the leader just leave?
When
Did he flee?
when we dude, Canada rules
Did it really?
for a little. They were pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
I think they've always been politically gay, but like the country used to kind of rock.
I guess it was just kind of like
They're in a full battle for the soul of Canada right now, whether or not to
Why
turn gay.
Chernobyl?
True.
Australia, I can't believe Australia is having the
Bro,
same battle.
how?
Those were our staunchest cool bro allies.
how did that happen?
Canadians and Australians, dude.
R.I.P. dude to both of them. What happened?
They're just battling for their soul right now. God.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's Canada. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Australia, I saw Australia.
used to be our boys, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
For real, I thought Australia was Texas.
So did I.
They ain't, dude.
Thought
Turns
it was
out
like-
they're fucking Connecticut.
Bro.
Oh, that's
Turns
real?
out Australia's Connecticut, dude. Just a
Yeah.
bunch of O'Connies down there. Bunch of fucking sponges.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I've been sitting here for 6 months. I'll be back at work soon.
Yeah, they'll be DMing us. The mates will be
They'll be
DMing us.
pissed. Bro.
The fucking mates are gonna hit us up for
They'll
this.
be pissed.
The Canucks will stay quiet. They know their fucking place, dude.
Oh yeah, for
Canucks
sure.
know their fucking place. I keep canceling shows up there.
If I lived in Canada,
I keep booking shows.
Well, it's in
the
solidarity
Canucks
with
get
the
pumped, and I
truckers, bro.
say, "Nah, I'm not doing it."
that's because they're not supporting their truckers.
Well, no, it's just they're at half capacity. Trudeau keeps locking it down, dude.
They stole those funds, bro.
That's how he
What
bailed.
funds?
Did you hear about the GoFundMe?
No.
Dude, there was like allegedly, I think like $9.7 million to the truckers through GoFundMe, and GoFundMe took the funds away, and we're like, oh, that's like terrorist stuff. Didn't give the truckers their funds. Everyone's like, oh, that's not going to stop the truckers.
I
You know,
love
they
to
banked
starve
money.
out workers that are striking.
Yeah,
I'm
took
a
the money?
Democrat.
yeah, they just took it. They just took it.
I'm liberal.
Allegedly,
I love
this
to
is what I saw.
starve workers.
That's what I saw, dude.
Bring in the robot scabs. Open the Gatling gun on the citizenry.
And that's
Dude.
why he's on the run now?
Huh?
That's why he's on the run now?
I mean, I've heard like bits and pieces of it, but from the things I put together,
Who,
apparently,
Trudeau's on the run now?
I heard he bailed.
I heard he dipped out of his house.
What?
He's faking COVID right now.
That's a fucking sick
As
move.
soon as they got to Ottawa, he was like, actually, I've been exposed to COVID.
Yo.
Yo, and I'll say this right now: if fucking YouTube's on some shit and gives us a strike for talking shit on Canada, shame on you, dude.
Yeah, shame on you,
If YouTube
motherfuckers.
struck us down for like basically saying that Trudeau struck down the workers, the laborers.
But isn't this
laborers.
facts? Or
The
no, it's allegedly right
laborers.
now? It's
I work
alleged that
for-
he did this? Okay, it's not proven yet. Okay.
and
Well, here's the thing: for sure, the money, from what I heard, got snagged from GoFundMe. Again, this could be Republican super PAC. I don't know.
GoFundMe? Damn.
GoFundMe, they sent them to the truckers, dude.
Although all the alt comics were banking on GoFundMe. Remember that?
Oh,
Constantly, they'd be like, I'm planning a trip. Could you please donate? We're doing our improv at a fucking bar in Minneapolis.
that was
What a bunch of dumb losers.
I came under fire for that the one time.
I came under a lot of fire for that.
Well,
Because one of the guy, right when COVID started, one comic just was like, I need money.
Yeah, that was.
Well, there was
slowly.
the
With the shape of an L on his forehead.
there was a
The two wanted money to get married in Vegas.
yeah, there was
I was
that.
like, get the fuck out of
What?
here.
There was a
And that's the two. One of them ripped off another comic from Philly. She
Nice.
had to move home.
yeah. You got to be careful.
you
She
got
man.
owed him.
It's time to go home.
Improv comedians got to be
Which, you know,
careful.
not
They
a
got a
bad
lot of
move.
problems in that community.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
A lot of butt grabbing going
A
on.
lot
in
of
those-
butt
Dude,
grabbing. A lot
in
of
this
guys
scene,
like,
I think I'll
light
grab your
work for
butt.
them, dude. Butt grabbing, that's light work.
I know.
They get in.
True.
Yes, and raping, dude.
Whoa. Okay.
That's what they do.
Allegedly.
yes, allegedly improv
No.
comics rape.
Really?
Dude. Proven time and time again, dude.
Yeah, the improv boys grab tits. Dude.
They're dick
They
grabbers.
full on
They
Don
get
Vito.
wild.
Cuomo's. They're Cuomo's, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're full
dude.
Vitos, full Cuomo's. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember the one guy.
Yo, bam.
One,
That was it.
one of them were
That's
asking.
what he used to yell. Yo, bam. Yo, I raped some kids, bam, down at the mall.
Yeah.
That's a good Vito.
Vito is an improv.
Yo, did you ever go to Woodward?
That's the
Skate
question.
camp?
Did you get sponsored?
I was on Flow, which means that you got stuff from the companies. Yeah, but
They
not
just
full
sent him
on.
some gear.
That counts.
Amateur.
Kind of
That
like,
counts.
kind of like
I mean, it's
our
mainly because
sponsor.
I worked in a skate shop, so I just was stealing a lot of our shit that was in my size, but they didn't care. They were getting boxes a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you go
Woodward's
to,
sick.
did you go to Boards and Blades?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did you
Boards
do
and
any?
Blades is fun.
What was the nastiest trick you did into the foam pit?
I tried to flip one time.
How was it?
Board stayed. I went flying, dude.
Front or back flip?
Front.
Ooh, how would you? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was hauling.
Yo, those things aren't as like a foam pit's not as like, oh, I can land any way in this as you think.
No.
They're kind
That
of
shit's
scary.
hard.
Yeah, they're scary. I went
Yeah.
to a foam pit one time and I was like, oh, I was in my head. I'm like, if I had a foam pit, I would do like a 360 missy flip. I like looked in it. And I'm like, I'll like fall into it. It looks.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like that
Did you
was.
see when Jake Matera got stuck in one?
Yeah. I could
Damn.
see, dude. You see him foam pit. You could see how it would happen. They're
Dude,
tough to get out
It
of.
was so fun.
Nah, dude.
I
they're
didn't even
tough,
know you could get stuck,
bro.
dude.
They're tough
Oh,
to get
yeah,
out of.
dude. You get in
I'm not
deep.
getting in ever.
They're
No,
tough.
the
man.
bigger
I
ones
try
are
to
tough.
avoid any type of absolute fat disaster.
Foam
Like there's
pits.
a stool at the cellar that's right in the doorway. There's a stool there.
Yeah.
Creaky as hell.
Oh,
dude.
creaky,
I'll be
dude.
like, nice. I'm gonna sit down and watch this set.
That's a fat trap.
That's an absolute fat trap.
It's a fat
Especially
trap.
it's usually right after I got done. I mean, the whole audience would have such a hoot if I destroyed a chair in the middle of a
Oh,
set.
they would love it, dude.
Comedian on there, whoever it is, would just.
Yeah. People would start GoFundMes.
I would start a
In honor of it.
GoFundMe. I'd say I need to get married. I'm trying to get $5 from everybody else's dad in the fucking alt scene.
There was a team.
Guys, how does it taste? Oh, that's what I'm supposed to. It tastes good. Lucy,
Ooh,
nicotine.
Let's go.
Hey, are you addicted to fucking nicotine? Spike it. Spice up your life. Lucy makes all sorts of nicotine products like gum, lozenges, and pouches. Beezer, we got to get you on this. You're
it good?
addicted to
What is it?
cigarettes, dude.
Yeah, that'd be a good case
Here,
study.
why don't you try one? Nice little 8 milligram. You toss it in your upper lip. Wow,
How many
what an
cigs
easy
do
to
you
open
smoke a day,
case.
Beezer? Beezer, the reason we called you here today is we're worried about your cigarette
Yeah.
smoking, and we'd like for you to take our sponsor.
Good snack,
Save your
guard
life.
dog.
And where do I go? Just lipping?
Upper.
Yeah,
Let it
Shane,
sit.
Tell Beezer this is an intervention for
We're trying to
cigarette
intervene. You've had too many fucking cigarettes, dude.
You'll never interview me on cigarettes.
smoking. Dude,
God will.
Never.
that Lucy will get
Nothing
you
you
if
all
you
You
turn
don't
you
use
better
around.
than
it. Lucy
Marlboro.
Lucy will set you straight.
Save- it
Marlboro
saved thousands of
crushed
lives.
Lucy.
Lucy saves thousands of lives.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best, most responsible way to consume nicotine.
Yeah, dude.
It's not going outside.
It
and
probably-
chain
Mint
smoking.
tea right off the bat. I don't
A lot
like
of veterans
You don't
have probably
like it?
helped.
Shut up.
Probably helped a lot of veterans.
So
Do
when
they
you
offer regular?
Hey, guys.
Is it cowboy flavor?
Hey, Brian. B.
What?
So when you feel a craving, call up your girl Lucy and switch to a new nicotine product that you can feel good about.
For once.
This
For
kind of
once,
hurts.
dude. It does hurt for the weak-lipped.
You got a paper asshole? You got a
Yeah,
paper
you got-
fucking
dude,
I'm
asshole?
asshole.
chewing like a paper
You got a
asshole,
girl mouth. Don't chew it, dude.
I didn't show it. I just
All right, well,
it looked like
we took
so.
you for your word. Check out Lucy's full-time products at lucy.co. That's lucy.co. And use promo code DRENCHED at checkout. It helps support the show if you use our code. Here's the part the lawyers make me say. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. But you already knew that, dude. So if you're interested in a better way to use nicotine, visit lucy.co and be sure to use the promo code DRENCHED. Wow.
That was,
Wow.
dude, that,
Wow. What an ad read.
that's advertising.
I couldn't be a better advertiser. I was a good salesman. You should have seen me selling
I
cars.
believe it, dude.
Thank
You were
you, man.
horrible. I thought you didn't sell one.
What the hell?
Shut the fuck up,
You said
Brian.
you got close to it. You're like, oh, it's going to cost you $30,000.
Oh, no. That was bathtubs.
Cars.
Bathtubs.
Yes, cars you did well with.
Bathtubs, I think I worked 3 months and didn't sell one.
Well, that was that
Yeah.
like scam thing. Of
It was
like,
a full scam.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They,
They go to older people.
bro, they just rented an office and tricked 20-year-old kids to go
Yeah.
around and try to sell bathtubs.
Yeah.
If they sold one, they all got 10 grand.
They came into my high school and tried to get us. Our high school allowed them to come into us during
What?
lunchtime and try to get us to join like a scam where you go to old people and be like, you need to renovate your house. And you'd hit them with like a weird
Yeah,
lower
you're high
It's
estimate.
school?
insane, dude.
Yeah, dude. They
You
came.
go into old people, you say, look, dude, you guys can't keep using a tub. You need a walk-in shower. You guys are going to die. You scare the hell out of somebody's nan. And you
Yeah.
say, you want this old bag of bones fucking falling and then you got to carry him down the steps?
Yep.
You'll be dead before sundown.
True.
That's what you tell him. You
And you say, call my boss for an estimate.
oh, that's a good, Phil.
What?
If you ever get a big plate of food, he goes, what are they, shooting you at sunup?
That's pretty good.
Classy. He hits my aunt with it every Thanksgiving, and she's always like, your plate's got more than mine.
Oh, it's so fucking funny, dude.
He hits my liberal aunt, dude. I told you about my liberal aunt
Your lib
bulldogging
aunt?
us
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
holidays.
That was crazy.
She bulldogged us.
She has to, dude.
I absolutely support anybody that doesn't go along with their family and coming in hot on any holiday.
oh, yeah.
Just coming in and being like, you fucking idiots aren't following the mandate. You deserve to die of COVID. It's like, yes, go off.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fight everybody.
Let's do battle.
That's treating you. That's a little harsh, dude.
Dude, you're suckling on that thing.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just
You
leave it
just
there?
let it chill, dude. Look at me, cool as a cucumber, bro.
Gardini, but he's like a
dog.
Lucy model,
He
dude.
swallowed it already.
True.
That
Guard dog
thing's
tossed
fidgeting.
another one in there.
I thought if I would have thought
What
you
is
popped
this?
a Mexican jumping bean.
What is the schedule for these things?
The schedule is I don't know.
Like one's supposed to do you for like what, a couple
Well,
hours?
it's-
Depends
I mean-
on if you're how heavy of a smoker you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're addicted to nicotine like I am, you keep using them and it worsens your addiction.
But this is basically
This is 6
tobacco
milligrams.
Suboxone.
It's like 2 or 3
I'm just gonna
cigarettes.
get to another drug.
Yeah, but it doesn't have all the bad chemicals.
That's Lucy.
Just has nicotine. Lucy.co, promo code drenched.
I'm surrounded by nicotine addicts.
Yeah.
Matt, you're a fucking stoner, dude.
Nah.
How dare you?
I was stoning last night.
Were you stoning?
I was stoned up.
Oh yeah, he dabbed on.
I did a
he
dab.
dabbed on fucking.
You dabbed on.
Welcome to the
Yeah, I did a
Gotcha.
dab. And I didn't think it was that much. And then I blew it out and I was like, that's way too much. And I immediately lost it. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
How dabs are strong as fuck, right?
Yes.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Lewis took like fucking 11 of the 12 of these things. I was like, he was sad dabbing by the end of the episode, dude. He was like, he was all mad about this kid. Some kid got in his ass. And I kept looking at it. I was like, why are you sad dabbing, dude?
He's hitting sad dab. There's nothing worse, dude.
But I
Damn.
saw this video. So we're talking about this basketball game you guys have set up.
Yep.
And Lewis is very confident. And he showed me this video from Skankfest and it was like Cannon and I think, Feeney or something playing those three. And
Yeah, they lost.
and it's a short clip. Like you don't see much. But the one thing I noticed, and I think I owe it to the dab. I don't think I would have seen it without the dab. I'm watching it. Lewis is playing
Thank you,
defense,
Matt.
and Feeney literally just goes left. He doesn't try a move. He
Feeney-
essentially just goes left. Lewis just watches him and gives up and walks over. I had him run it back.
But that could have been Fat Lewis.
I mean, he was thick Lewis, but it was
Lewis is still thick, but
Yeah.
he's been working out since.
When-
That was Skankfest like 2 years ago.
in New York.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah, I think it was
Lewis
Yeah.
is
longer
Lewis
than
has dedicated himself to turning his body into a.
that. Was he
But-
there this morning?
Grappling doesn't translate to basketball.
Absolutely
it's
not.
like the opposite muscles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not.
It's 2-hand basketball shot. It's over
There
the head.
is 0% chance Lewis. I would say, if I were a betting man, if I used something like DraftKings.com,
Jesus Christ.
I might put his over under at 0.5.
Would you really?
I would be shocked if he scores 1 point.
I'd be willing to bet.
Really?
0.5 is the bet on Lewis. You can either bet 0 or 1.
I was going to say, is there going to be betting on this? Because
I mean, there should
Oh
be.
yeah. Oh yeah. There'll be bets.
over under on the ankle. injury.
Yeah.
Injury, yeah. I played today. I praise
How'd it feel?
Allah, my knees stayed together. Inshallah Allah.
How'd you feel after though? When
I
you
feel
come out,
fine.
was that- yeah?
Dude, I've been going to a personal trainer. I'm getting jacked.
Yeah.
But
How's Dave Smith? Can he play?
That's
apparently
the X factor.
that's the
Okay.
wild. We got 2 wild cards. Tommy could be horse feeding and is terrible, and Dave Smith could be.
He was-
I
he
think
might have
Tommy
been.
is going to be good for us.
I think he'll be good. He'll be in
I think
shape.
he's gonna be
if
very
he's
good.
just in shape, we're good.
he's in
Which, yeah,
incredible
he
shape.
That's what I'm
always
saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So he'll be good, and he's an athlete.
He's definitely an athlete.
So-
he might be our best player.
Are
He
you
said he
playing
played
full
in high
court or
school.
half?
Half.
Half, and then to what? 21 or
21.
We said 21.
I said 21. They thought that was outlandish
20.
Why? That's
because
standard.
they didn't play basketball.
Grow up.
Yeah, I mean,
Jay was like, "Do you know how long that's going to take?" It's like, "Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're playing hoops."
we're hooping, bro. It's gonna be.
He's worried about smokes. Give him a couple of Lucy's.
He was coughing today.
Was he
Oh,
really?
We
dude.
were playing by the 3rd game. He was coughing.
He puts them away. He puts them American spirits away quick. And those things take like 20 minutes to smoke. They take forever. And he cranks them.
Damn.
He needs
Yeah.
a loose.
I was cranking some of those for a little.
You cranking them cigs?
Yeah, I got into a cig phase early.
did, I
when
remember
I
that.
moved to New York, I was smoking cigarettes a little.
I remember that.
It's a nice thing at the comic because I wouldn't want to dip at the clubs.
True.
'Cause
Yeah.
You look like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
So and it's a nice way to leave the room and go
Sure.
outside.
Stand out. And
So you're
smoke.
getting hit with a convo. Someone's like, "How do you do this? How do you go out there?" And just,
And that's the end of the combo.
I can't
too.
help you, bro.
Yeah, I gotta catch a cig.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I
I
can
gotta
do.
catch your hot snack.
Give a flick. Walk out on him.
Jar of crap after the cig. Come into the stands bathroom. Dump out loudly. Walk out. Some guy's like, "I'm a big fan."
It's like I gotta smoke another cig, dude.
I'm like, "Sorry, dude. I was just crapping.
I was crapping for my cig.
I was dropping craps."
As soon as you talk to anyone, be like, "Yo, nice to meet you." Yo, I probably smoked like 4 cigs today.
I keep smoking.
Probably smoked like 4 cigs.
Yeah, within like 1 year of moving here, I was smoking cigarettes and doing cocaine like a cool guy.
that happens.
That's no way to live.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not at all.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
It's good
That's
you
good.
overcame your demons, dude. It's good you overcame your demons.
Tonight might get a little nutty.
I'm not
Connie's
doing
B-Day.
any cocaine tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
I will have a couple cold pilsners, but I have training in the fucking morning.
What time do you do that at?
11.
That's
It's,
not
it's too early for me. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it is pretty
I
early.
gotta wake up and do fucking CrossFit
Where do you
workouts.
got to do this?
It's up on Steinway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it at a gym or is it like you just go to a park?
It's a gym. It's a no.
just run around.
Let's do a Rough Rider
Run around
workout.
with
I mean, by the
bums.
way, if a guy was just like go run in the park 3 days a week, that would help me out tremendously, dude.
He's just grifting you. He's like, I don't know
He's
anything
like,
about
this guy's
this.
so out of shape. I just tell him to lay down.
Dude, I used to
Do
LA.
one
I was
sit-up.
working at LA Fitness, and I would just be like, I used to wing it the whole time. Like, we're gonna do push-ups. Like, how many? I'm like 20.
To exhaustion.
I just have 20 every time.
Bro, he
20.
hit me with push-ups to exhaustion yesterday.
Dang.
Jesus.
Like 3 sets
You
of
should
that.
have fired back with modified.
I started modifying.
Drop the knees.
The last one I had to modify.
Did you modify?
I mean, I had to go to exhaustion. So by the end, yeah.
True. You got to
Yeah, it
modify.
sucked. I balled out on the first one. I got like 27.
That's good.
And I was like, nice. I got
27
this.
push-ups?
Yeah, then
That's
the next
good.
one was like, I hit like a wall at like 10. My arm, I got shot so quick.
You exhaustion. You should have just went straight modified from the very, or just done like wall push-ups.
Yeah. Put the knee down. It's like, dude, I got
Yeah,
In
this
grade
whole
school,
time I
they made
thought
the girls do
CrossFit.
modified and the boys did regular.
Yeah, the girl push-ups.
I've been crushing CrossFit for years. I didn't know this guy was CrossFit.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was just
Who
Tommy's
is this
trainer.
guy? How'd you find him?
It's Tommy's guy.
Oh,
Tommy
okay.
goes to
Oh,
him.
he's gonna have you like deadlifting and shit.
I've been deadlifting.
What?
Yeah, I've been doing deadlifts.
Dude, you're gonna be boxing out like a
Squats.
madman,
I'm gonna bulldog those boys.
dude. You're
So
gonna
who
own
do you
the paint.
cover? Are you taking Lewis?
Lewis or
It
Smith?
seems like
either
the
one.
matchup's pretty simple.
We're gonna
here
see.
with you.
No, we're gonna see.
I'll be Smith probably.
We're gonna see
Yeah.
who's the better defender between Matt and Tom.
True. I'll be
Man.
nasty, bro. I'll take the left hand. I'll take the right hand away.
Yeah,
And, it's gonna
and
be-
whoever it is, you can just come off Lewis and double team as
Exactly.
soon as Dave drives.
Are
double
you
team.
opening this up to the public, like telling them where you're playing, or no?
No,
Okay.
no, I think they'll just.
no. The public. The
Are you gonna play
Legion,
where you play
Legion of
today?
Skanks
Might
does
just
not
film
need
it.
to be there. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, they don't like that. Yeah,
What kind of backboards we talking?
it's a great gym.
It's a nice indoor gym.
Oh, it's
indoors.
indoors.
Yeah, it's
oh,
indoors.
nice. Okay.
yeah.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Lewis is gonna. I guarantee Lewis has that spaz shot.
Who
Lewis
else?
is a kid playing in jeans.
He'll be
shot.
half court in it.
Yes,
He's gonna have that like
bro. I'll show
his
you.
feet
I'll
hit
show
his
you
butt when
when
he shoots.
Oh, dude, he's two-hand dribbling, dude.
No,
He's in a
not.
two-hand dribble.
He's not leaving the earth.
I know, true.
He's looking down, dribbling, and then he goes.
Dude,
It's
two-hand dribble.
That's his shot.
Dude, the best is a spaz. The kid with like long nails in the basketball team
Oh,
who's
it's the
spaz
worst.
shot. Just catch a ball and be like, just take a
Spaz
triple
shot.
pump in the air.
He will try and move. I guarantee he tries
Oh,
to
he'll
move.
be, yeah.
Like either between the legs or just behind the back pass. He'll fuck
It's gonna
it up.
get-
Huge.
I'm thinking Tommy on Lewis. He'll be stripping the ball from him.
Well,
I'll
Lewis
shut down-
isn't going to touch the ball.
You don't think he'll ever get the ball? He's gonna be wide, bro.
He is a liability.
He's that bad?
Can
I'll show
anyone
you
shoot
the tape,
on their
bro.
team? Like, can Jay shoot from the outside?
About as well as I can, which is
Okay.
like fucking 1 in 7.
It's gonna be
So you'll
Smith.
be in the paint.
Smith's gonna be
Yes,
their shooter,
yeah.
and I'm gonna have a hand.
That's
in
what I'm
his face
saying.
the
Yeah, all right.
entire
So I know
time.
nothing about Dave playing because he was actually pretty unconfident last night on his team.
Yeah, if
That
I were
shows
him.
he
He
knows
might have been-
basketball. That shows he actually knows
That's what
basketball.
I
yeah,
mean.
that's worrisome.
Yeah.
The other two were very cocky.
Oh, when I ran that highlight reel back for Lowe's, he got sad.
Yeah,
that
I'll show you.
I
At
think
the end
he
of this,
tried to
I'll show
skate
you
past
Lewis
that
and Jay
highlight.
playing. You're going to be like, we're in the money, dude.
Oh, okay, good.
Dude, they
And then
just give
today
up.
playing, I was worried about Jay playing a lot. Not saying he played bad and that I totally dominated him, but
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah. You
First
weren't
time I
worried.
played in like 10 years. We're good.
Yeah, you weren't worried
I'm
about
going
it.
to play every Tuesday until then.
Yep, I'm telling you.
I'll be hitting him with the sky hook, bro. You should
Oh
see me.
yeah, Skyhawks are gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Me and Jay both cannot leave the earth, and I'm taller than him. I can stand and shoot.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the game. But yeah, I'll be.
I'm pumped for the outfits.
I might get us a uniform.
We
I might
need one.
purchase
Yeah,
us
you
team
have to get
uniforms.
a
We need one.
uniform.
We could go Monstars, or should we go
Ooh.
Toon Squad?
Let's go Monstars, dude.
Monstars.
Just dominate. Let's
bro.
go Monstars.
I think we're
Just
the
dominate.
Monstars.
Yeah, you got to go uniform.
They definitely sell. They definitely sell Monstars uniforms.
Oh, we'll get them for sure.
Yeah,
We'll get a new pair. I'll
Yo,
get a
our
new pair.
warm up, we're coming out to hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em low, hit 'em. You remember that song from
Oh, yeah,
Space Jam?
dude.
Cannon said he would ref.
Cannon's good.
Well, he knows basketball too,
Yeah.
so I know
Sick.
he could definitely ref.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
I hope it's a bloodbath. It needs to be a bloodbath.
It's gonna be an absolute fucking.
Are you make it take it?
Yeah.
All right.
There might be some complaints on that.
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We won't do. We can.
There
not
might
do
be
it.
some complaints
And
on
that's
that.
not-
I like
But
it- I like it
it should be make it take.
I'd like to play a little defense though. You know what I mean? I want to show
True.
them what's up.
We don't want to run 21 straight.
Yeah, I'd like to play some D.
I wonder what's the spread on this? It's got to be like 5.5.
Nah.
I think we're gonna win by 6.
I would say. I would say.
I hope so.
I'd
Dave,
give them-
Dave
I'd
could
give
find his
them,
range from 2, and then a game to 21. That's
I'll be in
quick.
his face though, dude. That if that happens, that
How
happens.
tall is he, Dave?
He's probably like 6'1".
Yeah, he's
He's a tall,
sneaky
skinny
tall.
man.
Is he tall?
Yeah,
taller. He's not like.
I grew up. My cousins are all 6'4", bro. I grew
Yeah.
up. I grew
yeah.
up with
You're
them.
scrappy on D too.
I grew up on, but I won't fail. I know how to play without being
Yeah.
like egregious. Like
Hands
grabbing.
up on Dave.
This arm, dude. You try to you come by this. Hey,
not
my
happening.
arm's gonna be stiff. You're gonna run into it, and
Stiff arms. That's good defense. Why are you demonstrating?
I'm just showing you. Like someone's gonna run into that, and it's not gonna look like a reach.
It's gonna look like a clothesline,
They're,
dude.
no, I'm gonna be like this, and they're gonna go like that. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That's a charge. I'm like,
You have to start beating them to the point where they get frustrated and turn on themselves in the middle
That'll
of the game.
be
That
fucking-
is
dude,
the
that'll
The
be-
psyop will be continuous.
Oh
The psyop
my
will be
God.
insane,
Yeah,
bro.
the psyop will be continuous.
We need to bump this up to a G each.
That's what I wanted.
I thought it was that, and then last night they told me it was $1,000. I was like, what?
Yeah, I
was like,
wanted a
no,
G.
we need a G each.
yeah, G each. Is
And
it.
then we're gonna have to make Tommy practice
Yes.
because I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
He'll be doing it. I have faith in Tom.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I think he's
I'm gonna
gonna be
train
good.
with Lemaire at the Y.
Nice.
I'm gonna play. I gotta play indoors. Like, the courts near me are like all fucked up.
Yeah,
I
you
don't-
gotta
I don't
play
wanna-
indoors
I don't
to
want to
get used
adjust
to
my
this.
shot to like a fucked
Yeah,
up.
play
rim.
on what you think, whatever the game's playing on.
Play on that hardwood.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, I might get.
But what are the odds I destroy one of my legs leading up to the game? They're high.
Yeah,
I might
but-
bet on something like that on something like a sporting website like DraftKings.
True.
Like DraftKings Sportsbook.
Tell me
What's with all
about that,
these
Shane.
Have you heard of it?
You're like Garth and Waynesville. You're like, I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's covered in
And
Reebok.
hey, Brian, B,
I didn't know you guys were doing all
B.
these.
Hold on, dude. In honor of the big game, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the fucking Super Bowl 56, is giving new customers 56 to 1 odds on either team, bro. Bet just $5 and you get 280 in free bets if
Whoa.
your team wins.
Dude.
Plus, DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in New York State.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if Sportsbook isn't in your state yet, you can play DraftKings Daily Fantasy Football.
Yeah, that would.
Can you
suck,
imagine
dude.
it?
Can you
being
imagine
in a
that?
fucking loser state? They've
Yeah,
got special
that's-
contests for Super Bowl 56, and new customers can get a free shot at $1 million top prize with their
Whoa.
first deposit. That's a lot of scratch.
You could also. It's probably a pretty good chance that you get the mill if you sign up.
If you sign up, there's a. We're not legally standing by pretty good. Depends what you mean by
There's
pretty
a
good.
shot. I'm
There's
saying.
a shot at a
There's
million.
A shot.
might be able to sign up.
I mean, dude.
You might get $1 million. If you fucking sign up for
That's
this
great.
under drenched promo code and win $1 million, you have to give me and Matt some of that.
Half, I would say.
Half. We get 10%.
And then you
actually.
have to pay the taxes on your part. We're not going to pay any taxes.
We have to-
You gift us the illegal amount before we have to pay taxes
Yes.
multiple times. Then you pay.
And you pay our Patreon tax also. Me and Matt are going to jail, dude. We are fucked. I got to read this verbatim.
Oh yeah.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use promo code DRENCHED, and get 56 to 1 odds on either team. Bet just $5 and get 280 in free bets. That's promo code DRENCHED at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 56. Here's some of the legal jargon, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
21. Hey, Matt.
Sorry. Sorry.
This is promo time.
This is
dude.
promo time. Hit it.
You don't.
Go, dude.
Go.
Sean, this isn't WAP fart time, dude. Your red, hairy ass.
That fart had to fight its way through that.
Yeah,
Dude.
fall through the jungle. See DraftKings.com / oh no, I forgot this. 21, you got to be 21 to minimum age. Location requirements vary by jurisdiction. Sorry, youngsters.
Sorry, youth.
You shouldn't be listening to this podcast anyway if you're under
But you
21.
could enjoy some Lucy.
But
if
you
you're
could have
18.
Lucy if you're over 18 years old, or you could have your mom and dad call Lucy and say, "Hey, my kids are a youngster and already addicted to nicotine. Can you send them some stuff?" See DraftKings.com / sportsbook for a full list of requirements and state-specific responsible gaming resources. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Tennessee, call or text the Tennessee Red Line. That's 1-800-889-9789. So if you're a listener to this podcast who lives in Tennessee and is addicted to gambling, call the Tennessee Red Line. In Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccp.org/chat. Just if you want to have a chat with some other Connecticut people.
Yeah, dude.
They're also addicted to gambling.
In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Isn't that nice? Text HOPE-NY to 467-369.
Yep.
Thank you, DraftKings.
Thank you, DraftKings.
We love you, DraftKings. We love you.
1-800. I hope I don't piss away my child's college
Yeah,
fund.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. They use hope in that.
It's
Yeah.
hope, dude. That gambling addiction gets people sometimes if they're not using the right app.
Or you can have fun and use the right app with
That's what I'm saying.
DraftKings.com.
If you're not using the right app, the problem with gambling addictions when people use like illegal
FanDuel.
betting. Yeah, FanDuel. That's a big
That's for
addict
addicted
one.
people.
Oh yeah, don't.
Unless they want to start sponsoring us more
Is
than
DraftKings
that.
the only one live in New York?
No, FanDuel's live.
Yeah, but
Barstool's working on it.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna say.
I've heard.
Yeah,
So
but you see how we
DraftKings,
listed
you better
those.
up the fucking prices, bro.
Yeah, you
or
see how we
we're
listed
jumping.
those numbers though. That's what will stop everything from people.
If you get down on your luck, Beezer, call them.
The hotline. Don't
been
double
all right.
down. Don't double down.
Oh yeah,
call,
you've been betting.
Yeah, I've been all right.
call the
What are you
Tennessee
betting?
hotline,
What are
dude.
you betting?
I fucked
Who
with
you got?
NBA.
Who do you got in the
I'm
Super
done
Bowl?
with NBA. Super Bowl right now, I would take the Rams.
I took the Rams myself.
But I'm still gonna. I put like one bet in. That's
I
nothing.
believe it's. I think the whatchamacallit's are going to win.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, I know who they're going to win.
who?
is
The
it?
Bengals.
Yes.
You got
Bengals
faith
going to
in
win.
Burrows.
The Bengals are going to win on the under. Bengals going to win by 3.
The
Oh yeah.
under?
So the old Matt parlay. We forgot to include this. This was in the Patreon, which we accidentally reads on. We're going to be talking to our.
Yeah, we'll rip them out.
We're going to get some money for that.
What,
rip 'em
for his
out.
predictions?
Matt's got a good parlay on DraftKings, which is the Bengals getting 4 or no money line. You got
Money
them
line.
winning,
Winning
straight
right
up
out.
winning.
Straight out.
He's got Bengals money line and the under 48.5.
Yep.
Is that what it's at?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I like
'Cause
it,
dude,
Bees.
they could win.
Defensive
Straight
battle.
up.
The Bengals are a defensive team, dude. They got a good defense.
They're good. Yeah, I mean they're in the Super Bowl.
They got a good defense.
You're safe to say they've got a solid day. Who
Sometimes
else
they
do you
make-
like? What else do you like about them?
About the Bengals,
What are the matchups you see? What players what specific players on both teams?
so the quarterback of the Bengals,
You like him?
I think he's pretty.
Get the
He's
gat,
young.
get
He's
the
young.
gat, get the
Joey B.
Joey B's young.
You gotta
dude,
get the
but
gat,
he shows
dude.
promise.
Yes.
Sometimes a young quarterback will surprise you in a big game like the Super Bowl 56,
Super Bowl 56?
Super Bowl 57.
When's the last Super? No, it's Super Bowl 56.
Yeah,
Who's the last quarterback that shocked you in a Super Bowl? You remember young Tom Brady in 2001?
oh man, that
They
was crazy.
said no way this guy can beat the Rams.
I was just gonna say that.
Show enough.
Young TB.
Who would have
He's
thought?
done.
TB12.
I have a lot to say about his retirement, but I won't take up your guys' time.
No, please don't. Who else you got?
I think so. Yeah, that guy's gonna be that young quarterback.
Joe
they
Burrow.
can shock Joe
Yeah.
Burrow. Yeah,
He's
I
got a
think
wide receiver you'd like. His name's Jamar Chase. He's pretty
I've
cool.
seen him.
He's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He's the coolest one.
he's pretty
Everybody
cool.
thinks Joe Burrow is Mr. Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I hate when other people get the shine for being Mr.
it's
Cool.
the Eminem effect.
It is the Eminem effect.
Yeah, he wore wearing a chain,
Yeah.
turtleneck. It's cool as hell.
I'm king of the good times, not Joe Burrow.
Heard that.
I'm the king of the good times.
I heard that. But I do think, dude, the secondary is gonna have
On
the
who?
secondary
On what team?
from the Bengals. The secondaries, they're gonna have their hands full
with
the,
OBJ and Cooper Cup.
Cup
Dude, I'm
is a
telling you,
beast.
You like Cooper Cup a lot.
I know
He's
about
the
him.
white hope, dude.
Yeah,
I heard
he's
about
a
him.
beast.
He's all right, but
Got a guy for Stanford, dude. He can gun it.
ultimately, I think the Bengals secondary is going to get it done against the the Rams deep threat. The Rams will have some impressive runs. But you can check us out on DraftKings.com.
Yeah, DraftKings, baby. I do like your bet, actually.
I'm telling you,
not
man.
bad.
The under and the Bengals money line.
I
If you
got
hit
a
this, I'm gonna
feeling.
fucking that tonight's gonna be.
And if I hit it, I'll get like $9,000 or something. Didn't they say they'll give me like
You'll
10
get a
times
lot.
the amount?
Well, no, that's just for I think if you just pick the winning team,
Okay.
56-1 odds.
Oh, cool.
But I think I'm not going to get into the terms
Sure, don't get into the turn. I don't want to have to go.
I would
don't
hate to get into
Don't
the
get back
terms
into legalese.
of our sponsor. This podcast is brought to you by Lucy
Yes.
and Sports Books.
Stuff. Sports. But the Bengal
Sports and
Tigers.
nicotine. Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man.
I mean, those are things I do love.
This is true.
I'm addicted to sports too.
Yeah, this is your passions, dude.
Those are my passions.
Don't let anyone wrong you for your passions.
Who's
Bees.
wrong you?
All types of guys are
Yeah,
turning
you
on.
never-
What? Because you guys are doing ad reads?
No, nobody's.
Yeah,
Nobody's
actually,
nobody
everyone's
gives a
very
fuck.
happy and nice for
Yeah.
us.
Thank you guys for
Bees.
everybody being
So-
happy and nice. Brian, what's going on with your
Yeah,
sex
man.
life?
Let's get in there.
Let's delve into your penis.
Yeah,
It's
what's
going
up?
good. Hotel tonight. I'm pumped for that.
You're gonna lay the pipe.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah.
What's the art of seduction?
Okay, we've been through this.
I did this to him last time. He was on. I
Brian.
grilled him about sex.
No,
Can you
but it's
please tell us
so
how you
funny.
seduce?
Well, yeah. What's dude? I'm
I
gonna.
don't have to.
I
If you're
I
in a
opened up-
relationship over 3 years, you don't need to seduce.
Oh
You
yes, you
must
do,
seduce.
dude. You must turn
Nah,
up your
then
seduction.
you're doing something wrong.
No. You must turn your seduction up at that point.
Yeah, you can't just constantly take the pussies.
No, it's almost like writing jokes. When you start out, you're writing every single word, and now it's down to like 1 or 2 words. Can get
Yeah.
you like 10 minutes. That's
gotta-
me. I'm like with a look.
Bro, you gotta.
You go like
gotta,
that to your lady.
You gotta stoke
Drenched.
the coal. You
And
gotta
she
stoke the
goes,
coal.
she's like,
yo.
She goes, "Yo, B, you got me all wet.
You gotta stoke the coals,
Yo,
bro.
B, my pussy's all wet now."
She's like, yo, I gotta go. I'm fucking horny.
Yeah,
I'm like,
true.
what?
How do you stoke the coals, dude?
Tonight might be tough because she's working.
There's gonna be a lot of booze tonight.
Yeah, and it's like
The Beezer's penis is gonna be off duty.
she's with
That
Ari.
thing's gonna be offline.
Ari might be shutting it down for me, which sucks.
What do you mean?
Because she works for him, so like she's doing shit at the show, like you know what I mean. So she wants to be on point. I can't.
You can't be fingering.
That's
at
the
the bed.
perfect
Ari.
time. That's the perfect time though, because then you can go by and be like, "I'm your true master."
Yeah.
Ah,
true-
dude.
you
Grab her by the
answer to
back of the
me.
neck and say, "Bitch, you better start." Yeah, go. No.
I'll whisper to her, dude. Like, you bitch.
Dude, you should make it a point like every couple seconds to just like walk by her and just like kiss her neck aggressively and just keep.
Yeah.
I might
Yo.
stand out on stage when Ari's up
That
there.
would be so nice,
Rush the stage. Pull Ari off the stage.
Dude, I'll jam.
dude. You should start every time I see you and Kyla be affectionate. I'm very happy.
Good.
I go, ew.
I know.
It's very fun.
Dude.
Ew.
I will try to big J Ari. That'd be
Yeah,
funny if
get
I was
my-
doing that, but he was too far back. I'm like, hey,
Go up and
here.
grab
Come
his
over
penis.
here.
Yeah, go up and grab
got
his
you.
penis.
give me this little leg.
Grab his penis. I crab swirled a youngster in Indianapolis. There's a boy in his paw at the show.
No.
I just relentlessly talked about his dad having sex with his
What?
And he didn't like it?
Well, he was out of the room, so I'm talking shop with the old man, being like, you know how it is, bro. And the son walks in, and I go, "Oh, sorry, I was just talking about your dad having sex with your mom."
What age are we talking? How old is he?
He's probably college age, maybe.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
you know.
you got to get over it.
That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
dude. But he wanted earmuffs, dude. The boy wanted earmuffs, and I'm like, dude, your dad better be thrashing, dude. So
Good looking pa or no?
I would say the man was a good looking. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna trash the man's looks on live air.
Did you ask to see their mom?
I should have asked to see a pic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one pick.
Well, the worst part was I kept hammering on this, and they obviously were uncomfortable, and there was like I got a little worm being like, "Oh, I hope she's alive, dude."
Oh
I started thinking, what if
man.
she's not alive, and they're being the nicest people ever, and I
Yeah.
kept
Oh,
being
I
like,
wish she was
"You
dead.
old man's going."
You're gonna fuck her ass.
Well, I did leave out a little wiggle room. I was like,
Yeah,
I
she's
should
dead.
be
If
like,
you went full
She died
harsh.
of colon cancer, actually.
yeah, dude. I started thinking about that, and I was like, but I did say, well, I don't know your guys' situation, so I was ready for them to be like, yeah, she's dead. Okay, my
Which
bad.
would have been great.
I know.
It would have been very funny.
True.
I ran into some buzzsaws this weekend. in
Did
the
you
city.
really?
Oh my God.
What'd you get?
Worst show I've had in about 5 years.
At the stand?
The stand upstairs. The stand's great, by the way.
Yeah.
The stand's great. I love the stand. Worst show I've had in, bro. It was upstairs, so it's in that glass
Yeah.
fucking
you're in a
wall.
fish tank.
The restaurant's loud. The room was just white girls in their 20s. They didn't stop talking, start to finish, dude. I got on. They were all at different tables talking to each other.
Yeah.
I got on. I was like, okay, like,
Fuck.
why are we doing this? Why would I be
It
here?
was that loud?
Dude, they hated my fucking guts, start to finish. Didn't laugh once. Talked the whole time. At one point, the check spot happened. So 3 waiters come in, just start giving everybody their checks. They're women. So you know how like when we go out, somebody will be like, I got this.
Yeah.
When girls go
we're
out,
going
Shameless,
we're
Yeah.
bro.
dividing
Yeah.
who got this, who's doing this. I'll Venmo
Yeah.
you. It's like, well, don't you have cash? Dude,
Oh, it's brutal.
nightmare. So every table is having a girl fight over the tab. Girls at that point start getting up, going to the bat. Like 5
Dude.
different girls got up.
Jesus.
Dude, I was literally just standing. At one point, I stood. I saw the timer. I stood for 30 seconds in silence. The room kept talking.
Do you think
It was
that's
the worst set I've ever had.
why do you think? Do you think that's because girls are inherently greedy, or because they don't know how to do math? Do you think the check comes?
One of
a
those.
little bit of both.
Think the check comes, they're all like, you want to do it?
Yeah, usually a guy's here.
The tips.
Usually guys here to pay it.
Usually a man is here to pay it and figure out the fucking tip, all that.
Oh man,
It was, and
it's
also
crazy.
I didn't
It's always
care.
a fight. It's always a fight.
I didn't care enough to fight them.
Yeah.
To go up there and be like, you fucking dumb bitches don't even get how cool I am.
Yeah.
Which normally I would do, which is very cool.
Upstairs though, I think it's
Upstairs is
different,
tough.
too. Yeah,
but
it's different
also
up there.
that was the worst. That was the worst I've ever had up there, and that's saying something. But I didn't have any fight. I literally stood there. The guy gave me the light. I was like, "Get in here! I'm getting the fuck off
Yeah,
this
I'm
stage."
done.
Yeah, I didn't have any fight to try to get out of it.
It'd
It
be
was
useless.
it was sad. So then I go to the cellar, and a guy. There's a booth like from me to that cup, like it's close from the stage. They're getting kicked out. Then a minute later, there's more people at the booth getting kicked out. Same booth. This is all during one set. Then the guy that got kicked out first, ran back inside to chug his drinks. And I was like, what's happening now? Because I would get the crowd. It was good. And then I'd lose them and like be like, oh, fuck, it's this. How many people are at this fucking table? Kick this whole table out.
What?
It was a table that got slowly kicked out.
One by one.
But then one guy came back and chugged his drinks. And I was like, all right, actually,
Yeah, he rules.
I do respect that. Like, while people are like pulling your arm, like, sir,
Yeah, fuck
being like,
that.
sir, you have to leave.
That's actually kind of a sick move.
Yeah, I had
It
some
is.
rough ones.
Yeah, man.
Lady
that-
threw up the other night.
Jesus.
This
At
is
the Cellar?
this is this weekend. Another show. A lady threw up in the room
At the cellar?
at the cellar. Stunk the whole fucking room.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God.
How close was she to the stage?
As far as possible, which was
It's even
great.
worse because you don't know where
But
it
yeah,
came from.
and you can't see.
Did you hear it?
No, you can hear. You hear some gasps.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
It's,
Suck. As a
didn't-
cellar comedian, I can relate, dude. It's
Bro.
gotta be tough.
Let me tell you something about being a cellar comic. Ain't nothing better in the world. Ain't nothing sweeter in the world.
Dude, last night I got off of this dude. It went well, and this one guy walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, Brian, come here, man." And I was like, "All right." He obviously worked there, and we went to this back booth. He's like, "Here, have a seat, man." I was like, "All right." I sat down. I was like, "He's like, it's SIX." So he's like, "Yeah, I gotta get paid. I'm gonna get out of here." I was like, "All right, thanks so much, man." God damn. I thought he was gonna be like, "That was really great,"
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's always a bummer.
but whatever.
Yeah, I had a
That's
good
how
old time,
everybody
man.
gets past.
You were having fun.
Yeah, I was teasing the Indianians.
I remember
dude.
those days, dude. Back when
bro.
I was just a youngster. Now I'm a grizzled vet.
True,
dude.
now
I
you're a
don't-
grizzled
I
vet.
don't
What do
even
you
have-
What do you like about the lantern or the cellar? Or
Oh,
the
you
I'm
mean the
sorry,
underground?
Underground.
Village Underground's more like a road room. It's a
Yeah.
big room, so you can really do well in there. But the classic, the cellar. dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a small, packed room.
Mm-hmm.
That's what us comics like to call a kill box. All right, that's where our job. Now, hold on. We take you down to the kill box and lead you on a spooky journey. You know,
True.
and you have to confront some truths that you didn't think you were going to have to, and that's what I like to do.
Did you see the Eminem ride on the Peloton?
No,
Dude.
What?
Did you do it? Oh yeah.
Yes, I did. I
Yo,
tried-
have you seen my Peloton?
What you got?
Have you
going?
checked my score?
I haven't checked.
Dude, my personal trainer makes me do it every other fucking day now.
You've been killing
What's
it.
this?
Been hitting
what
the
is
pelly.
it? Eminem?
Dude.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute
do
Eminem
artist,
ride, bro.
They do artist spotlights on Peloton, and this dude goes on and gives a speech like that every song. He's like, "And this is Eminem's raw talent and ambition. Was he perfect? No, but that's how a guy grows. Let's go, Peloton team!" And they do
Yeah.
it so.
Go ahead
fucking-
and kick that resistance up to 40.
Dude.
And then in the background, it's like, faggot. It's an Eminem song.
It's
the
gonna be
whole
a
time.
big-
Dude, he's dancing the whole time. He's like, it's
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
funniest. It's the best. The
Dude,
dude
I was
rules.
looking
The
at the
dude
one
absolutely
girl.
rules.
There's one girl with like a big afro, smiles the whole time. I fall in love with her. She's
What,
such a sweet angel every time.
What song?
I don't know. One time she was doing like fucking EDM.
Nice.
I just fell in love, dude.
Yeah, the girls are tough on there. I try
The
to.
girls are ridiculous. They smile at you the whole
Yeah.
time. They're like, "Let's go."
Yeah, dude.
They start dancing. They all dance.
They all dance, dude. They
I've
all
never
do
done
it.
You ever
Peloton,
dance while
so-
you're on it?
Yeah, I have actually. I did to the Eminem. I danced on the Eminem. The guy
What'd
was.
you do?
The guy was having such. I was just copying the dude. The dude was. Dude, it was so funny. I
You
was trying
danced
to.
on the pelly?
Yes, I did. I was getting in the
I
groove.
go like this every time they start dancing. I go,
I did that first. And the guy, I'm telling you, you'll lose yourself on the Eminem. dude.
Whoa.
You'll lose yourself,
there you
dude.
go. Nice.
I lost
Whoa, dude.
myself.
Take it easy, Stan.
I'm telling you, you'll lose yourself, dude.
I can imagine. I used to love Eminem.
Are
Dude.
you psyched for the halftime show?
Can't wait for that.
Is he on the halftime show?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes.
the halftime show is
Kendrick
Dre,
Lamar,
Eminem's-
Dre, Snoop, Mary J.
Yeah, dude.
Auntie Mary?
Get some of that
Dude.
busy.
Auntie Mary will be
It's,
sick.
Me and
it's a
Bees.
good halftime
Me
show.
and Brian listen to Mary J. constantly.
I love Mary J.
We call her Auntie Mary if you're like really down.
no,
That's racist shit.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
Okay.
Strike that from the record.
Yeah,
Matt
dude.
was being racist.
Fair enough.
Edit that out. Actually,
enough.
edit exactly where he said we call her this. Put a bleep there. Oh, guys,
What you got? What you got?
Farm Bill complaint. Oh wait, hold on. Hempycampers.com. Hempycampers.com. Hempycampers.com.
Is that-
Delta 9 THC.
Hempycampers.com.
Hemp derived Delta 9 THC gum.
Farm Bill
Song's spelled out.
compliant Delta 9 THC. The THC you know and love, now in legal form, quickly and discreetly shipped to your door. Get stoned illegally in the comfort of your own home without having some dude like 25-year-old Matt come to your house and talk to you about ancient aliens for 45 minutes. Edibles, tinctures, and so much more. Use promo code MSSP. happycampers.com. Now that wasn't even one we're getting paid for. That was just a fucking
that's a
handout
hookup for
to
the boys.
bros.
Hempy campers, yeah.
Hopefully that's legal. Sorry if it's not.
So that's
We were
going,
just
that's out and
joking.
about now. He's
Yeah, it is. It's
Spud was giving me the rundown.
How do
the
you
other
feel
night.
about that? You
That's
good?
great.
It's a good ad, yeah.
All right.
It's a great ad. It's a good ad. My own brother twisted a knife in my back on the ad read.
Yeah, what's going on there? You seem a little
yeah.
salty.
Did you know he said that?
I know, yeah, I know.
all
Were
right.
you included in that?
He was telling. I saw. He sent me the email.
Oh, I was hoping he didn't. I was excited when I saw it. I was like, this will be fun.
I would have laughed. I giggled when I read it.
Of course.
I would have giggled. Then.
It was funny.
Very funny.
Also, that's not a really, he needs to know his audience. This audience would give an arm and a leg for you to come over and talk ancient aliens for 45 minutes.
And I could.
I would too.
I could.
No, you couldn't.
You don't think I could talk?
Please
ancient
talk
aliens
ancient aliens right now.
for 45 minutes.
Not 45, but I'd like to hear some. What are you thinking?
I mean, first thing I go to is the Mayan pyramids with the guy carved into
Oh,
the stone.
clearly
in
in
a
his
rock like
fucking
that.
rocket ship?
Yeah, clearly in a fucking rocket.
Is that
ship.
the one that the Greek dude has the pin of? No, he has a pin of like just an airplane that somebody drew.
Maybe I never seen that one.
There's like a carving of a fucking jet that one of them made.
I didn't see that. I'm big into the guy at the Mayan thing, just sitting like that.
What's his name? George
George
That's
that's the son of the guy from NBC, George Spikalous. There's George Stukalous and there's George Stukalous.
European gigolo.
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Giorgio Stukalous
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
is the son of reporter
Gigolos.
George Stukalous.
Yeah, that's it.
Stephanopoulos?
What is that?
Bro.
That's on the Mayans.
Alien guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
what are the odds? This is him and David Duchovny.
Huh.
Yeah, David Duchovny knows all about fucking aliens, dude.
Yep.
He did
Sex
X-Files.
addict.
Oh yeah,
He did
yeah,
X-Files.
Obviously, the truth is out there.
Yeah, it's Fox, dude.
Sex files.
And sex
True.
addict, dude. There you go.
David Duchovny's a sex addict.
Yeah,
Who's that?
sex
I
addict.
don't know.
Is this
Rip,
Must
dude.
just be
Duchovny.
just a Jack dude.
It's Fox in his old days, dude.
Man,
But yeah, I mean, you can get in-
Tsoukalos fucking rules.
Does Ancient Aliens get into the Anunnaki?
I never watched it.
I'm not sure that they.
We
do,
were just
Matt.
here to mine gold. They
Yes.
might have.
Yeah, they
actually.
definitely have.
Yeah, they might have.
I think I've seen like random episodes, but I never watched
It's
it.
actually a
consistently.
pretty fun show.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
Oh, Ancient Aliens. I'm
Ancient
telling you, I
Aliens rules.
genuinely believe there was a laborer
A laborer.
when I worked for my dad.
I work for the laborers in comedy.
There was a union laborer. We would sit and talk about ancient aliens as matter of fact, and both be like, "I yeah." And another thing,
I mean,
we would talk
obviously.
about it like people talk about the Democratic Party. Like, and
That's
another
what it
thing-
was. That's what it should have been. That's what it still should be, dude.
Yeah.
We should be sitting down and talking ancient aliens
A
every
super
time
PAC,
instead
it-
of like
Yeah,
fucking COVID.
it was a
Although,
super PAC.
I think that was the first time COVID was mentioned.
What? Here? Yeah, you know, I mean, we dropped that. That was yesterday's cheese, dude.
is
Yeah.
that show still on?
What, Ancient Aliens?
Yeah.
They run it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, they're like cops.
Are they bringing out new ones though?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I meant. Sorry, I meant to say, are they doing new episodes?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I think
I
that's
know it's
all
on.
of the History Channel's programming now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MTV's
just came out.
season 18 came out.
Damn.
Now streaming on Hulu.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to get in on that.
Dude, I watched the new BattleBots. That shit actually
Oh
rules.
yeah, you were.
BattleBots
you're a big
fucking
BattleBot.
rules, dude.
What happened?
Who's the contenders?
I mean, a lot of them they've adopted the wedge technology, so almost all of them have a wedge for the
Okay.
most part. There's obviously there's some other ones.
Obviously.
Yeah, there's a couple ones that go by
Yeah, I'm Spider. It's just some fucking thing that
dude,
a wedge just murders right away.
a wedge with either they have a wedge with a flip up thing,
Yeah, yeah.
or they have like a pincer that comes
Yeah,
down and
yeah.
grabs people.
Yeah,
Bro, it was
Something that comes out the top like
Yep.
that. I've
Yeah.
seen those.
those
What do
things
you
are
like
fucking-
better? What's better in those fights?
I like a nice pincher to come
damn.
down.
Bees,
Really?
this is Bees leading the interview.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious about this stuff because I was watching it when it first came out, and then didn't it take a hiatus for a while?
I remember when it came out. I believe you're right.
Probably. Yeah.
I remember when it came
It's
out.
back. Yeah, it's
Which
back.
was
There were
weird
two
because I thought it
things.
was pretty popular.
There were two things as a young man that I was stoked on. BattleBots intro. When that was introduced to the world, I was like, this is it. This is
Yeah.
as cool as it gets. And XFL.
Yeah.
I remember
Love the
opening,
XFL.
opening game of XFL, opening day of BattleBots. I was so stoked. And then you start watching it. And even as a kid, I was like, these guys suck.
XFL,
I was in like
what is
fourth grade
happening?
watching XFL. Like
Battle.
these
I
guys
would not have
fucking
thought
blow up.
BattleBots would have outlasted XFL. I thought XFL was
XFL
it.
just came back a year or two ago.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, they were like, "We're back, baby." Oh
Did it-
shit! There's a global pandemic. Fuck, we're bankrupt again. God will not let it. Maybe that's what heaven is, dude.
True.
XFL just works. That's heaven, dude.
It might.
You get up there because God won't let us have it on this plane.
No.
What are you doing on your last name? What are you putting on your jersey? Because you get to pick.
Oh, an XFL jersey?
True.
Matt would have a fucking
That's-
sick one. Mine would be Dr. Adolf Sponge.
All right.
You're taking Adolf Sponge?
I would take, if right now I had to come up with a name, Dr. Adolf Sponge on the back of a jersey.
Damn.
Or wait, what was mine just a second ago? We had a funny one.
Oh, what your name would be?
Yeah.
Problem Child, obviously.
Well, Problem Child is a classic.
Yeah, Problem Child is a classic.
Fuck, there was just a name. I promise.
I don't know.
In the Patreon, we started one. I was in my head. I was like, I kind of hope that one. Oh, Easter ham. The Easter ham, dude. Easter ham would be
Yeah, that
nice.
was Easter ham would be nice. Easter dinner,
What would you go with?
gravy.
Gravy on the Easter
Gravy.
ham. You'd be running, dude. I'd lead block for the gravy coming in
Gravy
behind
train,
me,
bro. Be the
going
G
over the
train.
top.
Be the G train,
The
dude.
gravy train.
G train.
G train is nice.
G train.
You should go by Brian.
I'd go by Nightmare, dude. I'd still.
No,
Shane
that's
as a name.
Shaner.
No,
dude.
that's Shaner, dude.
That is a good one, dude. That's a good XFL name, Nightmare. That's probably
Oh, yeah.
somebody's all right. It's like a kicker's.
Could be.
What would yours be? Would it be? Ooh,
What up?
I think that I found myself a beezer.
No,
No,
I can't remember. I can't remember. I used
He
to
is
know a lot
always
of.
right there when
I used to know a
need
lot of them because they were fucking hilarious.
XFL or the bots?
No, XFL. Like their names. that
Gotcha.
they would
He
have
Ate
on
Me
it.
was obviously
Yeah,
the
that
one.
was the only
Yeah.
one. That was the hot sauce.
I can't remember. There was so many fun. Hot sauce is pretty good.
And one
Beezer.
that
You
was
should go by the Addy Daddy.
Addy Daddy would rule.
Addy Daddy would be nice.
Yeah, dude. That'd be good.
That'd be pretty sick.
DMT truck.
Should be 30.
Yeah,
You
true.
should
You
be
were smoking DMT. dude.
Nah, I haven't in a while.
Yeah, but you were hitting that thing like six.
true, dude.
Beezer was leaving this
No big
realm.
whoop.
dude.
Yeah, you should get.
I never broke
you should do
never
time.
broke
You should
on
do
through.
time release.
time
Yeah,
release.
time release.
Extended release.
What about 35 milligram?
extended release?
Well,
Huger, obviously.
Huger,
Hugers.
dude.
Numb gums.
Gums.
Hugers.
Huge would be sweet. Yeah, that's a
That'd be
good one.
nasty. Bees, what's on the horizon? What the hell? What the hell are you cooking up here?
Nothing.
You fucked it.
Yeah. Feature
Check out
of a
your fuck
Bobcat.
Oh, nice.
That should be interesting. I mean, I don't know. That guy.
You got Bobcat?
Yeah.
Sick.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, it'll be good. And then next, Going to Hell on the 23rd.
Sick.
Norman had the bail.
Well,
Lewis
tell us
stepped in.
about it. Tell us about your.
what the hell?
What the hell? These guys don't
Mark.
follow you.
Yeah, Helium in Philly. We did the last month's, which you guys were on, and
Yeah, that was
Jay and
great.
Josh Adam Myers. Yeah, it was really great. And this month is now Lewis, Amico, Racine, Sydney, Butterly, and taking a chance on Young Guard here.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
guard dog, you're in there.
Yep,
That's gonna be awesome.
Yep, so.
Mike
it'll be
Racine.
good.
Mike Racine is so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is funny.
yeah. I'm
so
so
good.
have him down there. It'll be good.
I have the only thing I have Providence, which is all sold out, and then I have Salt Lake with Matt, which is all sold out.
Can't come.
And then March 3rd, this is the one I need to sell. March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, West Nyack, Levity Live. I was just there last night with Big Louie CK.
Oh yeah, they go.
And I'll be there tomorrow with Big Louie CK.
nice,
It was great.
nice.
It was great. It's
That's
cool.
awesome.
It's cool to be pals with him.
That's at Levity Live.
Yeah.
That place looks really good.
Oh, I didn't even talk about it. I did cool shows with Dave Chappelle this week
Oh, when was that?
at the Stand. And then 2 days later, I was doing cool shows with Louis C.K.
Dude.
Wow.
I said, wow, what a great audience.
Wow, what a great show.
Chappelle's show, it's a very funny difference between Chappelle's
Yeah.
crowd at the Stand was all like hot, cool people.
Yeah.
I was like the lone honk.
Does he always changes the red lights?
That's only at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw that.
that's just
Sets
the
the
after
mood.
party where
It's
me,
pretty
and,
sweet.
me and Dave chill. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I heard it got a little rowdy.
Yeah, I didn't
Got
get
rowdy
rowdy.
at the party.
A little rowdy
I didn't
with
get
the
rowdy.
staff.
I didn't get rowdy.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Damn. I followed up the headliner at the club. I was like, yo, let me take a dump. He's like, yeah, go ahead, man. He'd been in there for like a half an hour. And I was like, I asked him, I was like,
Oh,
man,
that's the worst.
do you mind if a
Indy?
humble?
Yeah, 'cause you're
'cause I
clapping,
went back
like,
to the
almost
green
on
room.
stage.
I was like, yo, do you mind if a humble comedian takes a dump? And he was just like, oh yeah, go ahead, bro. I went in there and I was like, it was awful because he'd been in there for a while.
He
I'm
had crapped.
like, well, sometimes I've
Name
seen
this
headliners. I'll have to look at the thing. I genuinely forget the dude's name. He's a cool dude.
Who's this
Good,
fucking
bro.
guy crapping,
Look up,
dude?
look up who was at Indianapolis, bro.
That's an easy fart attack venue, dude.
Dude, I thought.
Shane tried to get me when I was on stage out there one time.
Oh, yeah, I
you
went
just
to the-
cracked
Oh,
the
the
door
bathroom's
'cause it
right
goes
there.
out on stage.
I cracked the
True.
door while Beast was
Yeah.
on stage and hit a hard fart.
Yeah, you can fart attack somebody.
I hit
in
you
there.
with a
Good.
hard fart at Arlington.
That was awesome.
I went behind the curtain.
That was good.
Or did you do that?
You did that.
All right.
Yeah, you hit me.
While you're on.
While Matt
Yeah,
was
that's
on, I went
great.
behind.
Hard
I walked
fart.
because there's a curtain. So I was close to
Curtain?
him, right behind the curtain. Just burnt.
Dude, it was.
And Matt was like, "Did you just fart, dude?" Like a guy in the audience.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I was playing trick, dude. I threw that fart.
You were the Phantom of the Opera,
I
dude.
was a fan of dude.
There he is, Todd McComas.
Todd
dude.
McComas.
Dude,
dropping-
Todd McComas. I went back there and I'm like, I was well before he was going to go on. I'm like, is this like one of those headliners that like sits in the bathroom? Some headliners like sit in the bathroom for like a half an hour.
Todd McComas dropping logs.
I'm telling you, man. I went in there.
never
He's like,
heard
yeah,
of
yeah,
him.
absolutely. I came right back out and I was like, bro,
This
little
is gonna
comedy
get
joke, comedy. I was like, bro, I can't follow you, bro. I was like,
Damn.
Oh,
you
that's
murdered.
so nice.
You murdered, dude. I was like, I can't go in there. It's so fucked up in there. And he was like, I'm real sorry, bro. I tried to tell you, blah blah blah. And I was like, I was like, no, you should have. You did what you should have done.
Oh,
I'm like, that's your room. He fucking. It smelled so
he
bad.
annihilated the toilet after his show.
Before
Before
he
his
went on,
show.
he like I
So
was
wait,
like,
you went to the main room, green room to crap.
take a dump. I was like, because the green room's nowhere near the bathroom's way far.
Yeah, at the end of the
Yeah, I know
hall.
So I
where
was
it
gonna come in and be like, "I have a dump real quick, humble request." And he's like, I was waiting on him, and I was like, "Fuck it." I went back out, came back later. He was just coming out, and I'm like, "Mind if I dump?"
What
He's
a
like,
power move, dude. So you asked him, "Can I use the bathroom?" And he said, "Hold on, I'm gonna go."
No. He was already in there.
When
In
you
the
went back.
bathroom.
So I knocked. He's like, "Oh, hold on,"
okay.
and then I just left. And I hate that situation. I hate knocking on the door and being in the bathroom. So I ran away,
Yeah.
and
So
then
he took how long would you say?
he was in there for like a half a fucking hour. Bro.
He dropped a fucking
He was in
heater.
there for a minute.
That's
dude.
nice. Good for
It
him,
was
dude.
good. That's-
30 minutes before a show.
Just in there.
We're getting
clear-
close to my show, so I'm gonna have to crap here shortly.
Good. I'm gonna see if I can follow you up in there.
You know,
I couldn't stay. I was like, usually I can take. I'm like,
That's a pretty big bathroom too. It's not like a small green room bathroom.
nah, but it's a good sized bathroom, dude. It was. I mean, the notes were. It wasn't as earthy. You might have this was like floral and kind of fruity. It was
Oh.
fucked, bro.
That's
I
he
wouldn't
probably
even-
tried to
Ow.
spray to hide it.
No, it was not a
Oh,
spray.
It's not a
This
spray.
was
This
like
guy was eating fucking fruity stuff.
this he was eating like a Native American dude. This
Dude,
was like
Comas
berries
is gonna
and-
beat your ass for this.
No, it's
McComas is coming for your ass.
I
dude.
told him it was a powerful move. I'm like, that's good.
I have. Hey, McComas, I have no problem with you, dude.
What's his what is his thing? Why is he a known comic? Like was he on a
He
TV
does
show or
stand-up,
something?
bro.
He's a
No,
comic,
is he
bro.
on a movie or a TV show or just he's a road dog?
I don't know. I know he's a comic. I know he's
Hitting turds like that is
I
a
think
mark
he
of a
used to be,
dog.
he was either a trooper. He was either a trooper or cop. He was a trooper or cop or something.
Whoa,
A what?
You're in trouble, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's a former Marine.
Yeah, dude.
Policeman.
He's a
No
former-
wonder he's crapping like a
That's
devil
what I'm
dog.
saying, dude.
That's a leatherneck, dude.
I usually can follow people up, and as soon as I get to dumping, it just cancels out.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't disturb this. This whatever's going on in here, this has to just waft
You
out.
know who's also a devil dog?
Who?
Dr. Adolf Sponge, dude.
Really?
That guy drops dumps that clear living rooms. He'll crap in there and clear this room. And then he'll come out and everybody will be like, dude, it stinks. He's like, what?
Oh,
This was localized.
Hold
like,
on, I got a good Dr.
yeah.
Sponge. Dr. Sponge yesterday was showering.
Mhm.
Tommy's out here cleaning before their podcast. And in the shower, he goes, turn off the faucet. Me and Tom were in here. No one was using the faucet. He gets out of the shower. He's like, I'm in there for 5 fucking minutes. You got to do the dishes while I'm in there. And Tom was like, I didn't do that. He was like, Shane, back me up on this. I was like, Chris, he did not do that. Chris was like, yes, you did.
well, you know, he's not gonna admit.
It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. Dude, 2 guys were like, neither of us used the sink.
So if you turn on
End
the
it there.
faucet,
yeah.
Just be like, oh, the water kicked out for a second. I thought you guys were.
Yeah.
Bro, he went into the kitchen, was like looking at the dishes. He was like, this cup was moved. Crazy time, dude.
Jesus.
Dr. Adolf is wild.
That's actually really
Why do you call
funny.
him that?
That's just a funny name.
Oh, nice.
There's no meaning.
Yeah, he can drop him.
Dr. Adolf Sponge can hit. He's the hardest dumper of our friends.
Oh my god,
Without a
yeah.
doubt.
Really?
Stankiest, dude.
Brutal.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, you wouldn't guess. O'Connor's a man of mystery, dude.
True.
He comes off as like, he looks like he's got his shit together.
The worst dumps.
Hardest dumps possible.
Yeah, dude, this was like, it wasn't like one of those like wafters out into the hallway. I
Yeah.
thought I was in the clear. you go in and it was kind of faint, and I was like, I'm like, did he even dump it here? And I would go,
Yeah,
I took two more. I went, oh, I think he did. And then it was like a funnel spider. I just lured me further and further in. I kept taking bigger sniffs. I'm like, it's actually really fucked up in here. And he was like,
did you get a crap out?
Did he apologize? What did he say?
He was like, I'm like, don't apologize, bro. I'm
True.
like, you
There's
did what
nothing
you
to
had
be
to
ashamed
do.
of.
I was like, I congratulated him. I'm like, you did what you absolutely needed to do. And
I mean,
you
he's
were right.
eating that fucking helium food.
Yeah, dude.
You
got
have a
good
show,
food
you
out
have a
there.
couple brewskis, you're eating fucking the buffalo bites. Next thing you know, you're dropping a fucking giant horse pile.
I couldn't find any fuel out there. There was no fuel. That was all decadent food in Indianapolis. Zero fuel in Indianapolis.
Did you go exploring?
I went to try to find food. It was like 10 degrees. I would just walk to get food.
Yeah, that's why they have all the indoor, like there's all like
There's
walkways.
malls, dude. Yeah. I was up in those malls.
Yeah. Last time I was there, I got lucky. Me, Bees, and the doctor went to March Madness.
Oh yeah, that was
fucking
great.
sick.
That's pretty sick.
That was great,
You got to get into sports for the road. It makes the road fucking rule.
especially for dumping.
You get to go to a cool sporting event during the day.
I'll never. I've tried like several times. Like this is the time. I'm like this is how. I always thought like at some point people have to make a conscious effort to enjoy sports. And I've tried doing it multiple times, and I'm like,
Really live.
Yeah, but going to a
sports, too?
live event is
oh
fun.
god, I want to leave so bad.
Man.
Yeah.
It's so long, dude. So
We had
long.
fun at the Sixers.
Crowded as fuck.
We had fun at the Sixers game.
Yeah, we had fun. We were pounding around. That's fun. But it's like
yeah. Think if that was a noon game and you had a Saturday night show.
I'd want to go home to the hotel.
The hotel is nice.
We always do the in between show.
Yeah.
Crap. Then you go to the show.
A crap, no problem.
Oh, yeah. After
Crapping.
you go to something cool, you go home and crap, beat.
Oh, I have no problem crapping and all that
And then
stuff.
you go, oh, fuck, there's not
I
enough
didn't
time
beat
for
it
a
all.
nap. I got to take a shit and
Dude,
whack off.
I didn't beat whatsoever. That's my number one thing is when me and Sydney get a room.
Oh, you guys shared a room.
We share a room. So I'm always worried.
Yeah.
Whenever we check in, I feel like people think we're a gay couple first off the bat. We get in and I'm like, hey, we got here a show here. No funny business here. Every time
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't say anything, but in my head I'm like, I think we're fucking gay. And we come out of the room together. And I'm always like, yo, let's go down here and see. I'm
And
like,
Sid's not one to not be quiet about your physique probably the entire time.
yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
physique.
Like, you're looking good, man.
He'll be stretching.
He's a big fanny pack guy.
Yes, that
That
was
didn't
the
help a
main.
new
That was
case.
the main
And
thing.
he's jacked and has a mustache.
Yep.
Dude, it haunts me the whole entire weekend. We're just coming out. We check in. I'm like, 2 queens.
Yeah, that's
Two
what
queens.
that's what you are.
Yeah, that's what the reservation's under.
Damn, dude. This is the 2 Queens comedy.
It is.
Queens of comedy.
It is the 2 queens, dude. We don't, but
Queens of
nobody
comedy.
faps. I keep a strict no fap policy on the road.
That's-
You have to.
But then
Now
like,
imagine, dude, me, Beezer, and the Dr. Sponge on the road, dude. There's
God,
nothing
I
but
already-
dudes. Just the most devious men on earth.
Think about how the turd was
Sneaking.
created. Now you have a no fap. He went above and beyond
Yeah.
what anyone would be like.
The good
what
doctor
did you
is
do?
making some phone calls.
yeah,
He had some house calls. He had some house calls.
he was handling business.
He had a house call. Now, this is while I was down in the lobby eating gravy out of a fucking ladle. It was the gravy
We were
train.
telling that kid to stalk that girl. He's like, she doesn't really like. I was like, you just go to her house, dude.
Yeah.
Get in that window.
Kill that girl.
The road will get you, dude. The road will get
Yeah.
you. There's just temptation.
Temptation
everywhere.
everywhere. The second you get in a hotel room, it's horny time.
That
Oh,
hotel's nice though in Indy.
Oh
They
yeah.
put you up
Well, they did fucking construction all day. I woke up at 9 o'clock to just,
down in the lobby. They've been doing that for like 2 years.
dude. It was in a room. I couldn't find where it was. I walked throughout the hotel. Just I went to the gym and I would still hear it. I'm like, dude, this is everywhere.
Dude, COVID hotels were great. Doing the road during COVID,
fuck,
it was
man.
so nice. Now, the shows sucked because
Yeah,
no one would show up.
dude.
That was tough. That's St. Louis Helium. Were you there with me?
Dude, that was on my birthday. You made the 8 people on the Sunday show sing happy birthday to me. It was like, dude,
And then
we had that one
waiter,
table.
the one waiter fought me
Oh my
because
god.
I was making dark jokes.
Holy
on,
shit, I forgot about
on
that.
Juneteenth.
Ooh, yeah, he attacked you, dude.
Yeah, we thought he was joking.
You look fucking jacked in that, dude.
That's what I woke up to. It went on for 8 hours.
Holy shit. Yeah, let me see that picture of you.
That was a video I sent to Brittany.
I know, but I would like to see you.
It's me in a
in
turtleneck.
a freeze.
Oh fuck! I want to get all the way back here.
Damn.
Oh, you got the,
I
were
met the
those salad
bros.
pics?
I met the. No, this was.
Oh, this is after
that
the
was
show.
that was after the show, bro.
Did I send you that pic of you at the cellar killing? You look
Yeah.
fucking gnarly in that.
Yeah.
That's that cop's fucking stink rubbing off on you. You look like a Marine, dude.
But yeah, dude, I met the dudes who attacked the
Oh my
Skankfest.
God.
They came to the show.
I was
Wait,
so happy
what?
when you said that. I forgot he was a giant,
Dude,
too.
they're huge.
What
Both of
happened?
them are.
The bros that attacked Jason Ellis's podcast.
Oh, it's
The
that.
fucking our saboteur, our assassin.
Dude, when I was shut the fuck up.
He goes, hey,
Shut the fuck up.
hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up. And they're like, what did you say, mate?
A live,
He goes,
a live
just fucking
podcast.
be funny.
Dude, right up to a live podcast. It was the craziest shit in the world.
Nothing
just
but love
did
for
it?
Jason Ellis, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
That was just
It was
a
more
good-
so.
Yeah,
It was,
that's
it was,
hilarious.
It was
Lewis.
at Lewis. And,
Yeah, it was all the
at
bros.
Lewis
Oh.
and Soder.
It wasn't just Jason Ellis. It was all the bros.
Yeah, that's important to make sure people. We wouldn't do that to Jason Ellis.
No,
we wouldn't just
that'd be
do that
crazy.
to somebody we didn't know.
Yeah.
If it was our boys up there, yes, I would send an assassin. You fucked it.
So
Dad,
funny.
me.
Yeah.
They could
So
all catch
funny.
an assassin.
So fucking funny.
An
man.
assassin is as funny as it
Yeah,
gets.
that's hilarious.
Unless it's us up there, then you better not do it.
But you
Well,
said
then
it
it's
was
a
Lewis
problem.
and Soda were up there too.
Yeah,
Soder was. He was
Soda bird dog,
suspicious.
he
His
s- he
eyebrow
snuffed
was
it
like.
out.
Soda, dude, he'll stare daggers at you. It's like, ugh.
Yeah,
sorry.
he wasn't sold that that was a real thing.
Okay.
Lewis launched into action
Oh,
immediately.
of course.
What the fuck?
The
That would be sick
rattlesnake,
to
dude.
hire like a Blackwater's team to just like pull them all off stage, take them outside and let's
Call
like
that guy from Soul Joel's.
That's the true assassin.
Dude, that's an assassin.
He'll come fucking take you
He
out.
took weight off. Dude.
I can't wait till Russia collapses, dude. China
China is gonna collapse.
It
Dude,
will.
Adam Curtis talk. He called it. Said
Coming
it's
down, bro.
It's a paper tiger, and the whole population's old now.
And dude, that's our population is pretty old too.
That's fine. We're gonna be all right.
We will be fine. But
We got to start killing them off, though.
who?
The Geezies.
China's
We need more COVID.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, Shane. It's interesting because they drive a lot of our economy. Those geezers.
The Geezers?
Yeah, man. We're gonna hit the 2020s. We're gonna hit like a pretty hard inflation. Interest rates are going up, and we're gonna have some pretty high taxation. 50-year economic cycles. So we got to do the opposite of Reaganomics, basically, because we're gonna double down on Reaganomics. It's gonna make everything worse, and then we have to do the opposite. I mean, just you'll see. Check me out in 2030. 2030. After that, we're good.
Yeah.
Everything's good,
Yeah.
That's
That's the
can't
prediction.
be correct.
dude. It's 50-year cycles. Look back on history.
If you look throughout history, there's never been a time where, all right, now we're good. In 30 or 10 years,
Mhm.
it's retarded to be like, okay, in 10 years, we're good.
Not good forever. We're good for another, let's say, 30,
a little
40 years.
Pax Romana.
30, 40 years. And
Yeah.
then we'll have whatever we use to get us out of this problem will cause us a new problem. We'll have to switch, figure it
Yeah,
out.
that seems pretty simple.
Yeah, exactly. It's every 50 years.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna be nice, dude. When people start carving up China, people start
That's not
carving
gonna
up
be good.
Russia. Oh, that's gonna be good stuff, dude.
That's going to be immense loss of life.
Oh, it'll be for sure. Eastern Europe's gonna. Oh, that's the other thing that's sick too. France and Germany.
You think
Really?
They're
going
not
down
going
the
to back
toilet?
us. They're not going to back us as we kind of aggress Europe. Poland will, and as Eastern European countries will. They'll be handsomely rewarded. France and fucking Germany.
So Eastern Europe's going to get the Xboxes as their fucking Christmas gift.
Yes,
France and Germany, you
They'll
get
still be a
nothing for
thing.
Christmas. We'll get you guys a little GameCube.
if that.
You guys are still going to get
They're
stuff
gonna get cold, dude.
because we're always going to give you stuff.
They
Yeah.
got this is what the guy predicts. It'll be funny because I'm excited for being like 50 and being like, wow, this actually happened. But it's like, dude, it'll be tight. If Eastern Europe starts to be like almost like, they'll still have a lot of power, Western Europe. But if they have to start contending with Eastern Europe, that's very funny. Poland, dude, just fucking running train.
Poland could run a train. You
Poland,
never know.
Germany, just shut the fuck up, dude.
Prussia used to run a train.
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty much Eastern.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
Eastern
see.
Germany, yeah.
It'll be interesting. Wow. I mean, dude, you're telling me.
Wow.
I'm on the
I
edge
can't
of my
wait.
seat right now.
You got to play Total War, dude. You want to see
I
what
think
50
now
years,
I could.
You want to see what 50 years looks like? Play a little Total
I
War.
think now I'm able to do it. Now
Bro.
that I totally understand like geopolitical fault
Play
lines.
Rome too. Play Attila.
Ooh.
You get to bring back. You can download Charlemagne. That campaign.
What? Dude.
That's what I do.
I
And then
might
I
have
become
to-
the Saxons, and I take over England. And I go into England. Once the Romans start leaving England, I say, now's my time to move in. Now's
go.
my time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
speaking of time,
Yeah,
that's
we're
the
out
end of
here.
the podcast.
Ooh, also go to Bananas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Bananas
yeah,
in
yeah.
North Jersey, and I added a new show to Austin Friday night 10:30 show.
Baby.
Where
Cap
at
City
there?
Comedy Club. Cap City.
I think
Nice.
I think Helium's about done giving you the fuck. It's big boy rooms, dude.
Yeah, I'm
You
done.
can't keep
I'm
fucking-
finishing up Little Boys.
That's it.
Does Cap City have a small room?
They have a
Or
Little
the-
Boy.
Oh, they have a new.
I think it's a
it's
new
venue.
place.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It
So this will be
is.
the Cap. Austin will be the end of the Little Boy tour, dude. Little Boy, Little Room tour. They're pretty sick.
Bro, the Little Boy tour lasted
It was sick.
3 shows.
It was
That's
sick.
nothing, baby.
Oh
That's
no,
great.
that was when I started.
That's
stacking,
great.
It was fun.
They put you in there. They're like, we'll see what the kid can do. Turns out he sells out, bro.
Sells out a little. I might do the Little Boys forever. Just do like 5 shows.
Oh,
Start at 2 p.m.
that'd be nice. You should start wearing turtlenecks.
I wore a turtleneck all in Indianapolis the whole time.
Maybe that's
On stage?
That picture is probably where I got that idea. But if you hosted a 2 p.m. show
In a turtleneck.
in a turtleneck and then
Yeah,
just go over
turtleneck
like,
time.
here's the future.
I told you I was done, and then I was like, "Oh fuck, I think I fucked up my time."
Yeah.
And then I was just like, "Nope, I'm still going." And I went for another like 10.
I remember
15.
that's when I called you after the worst show I've ever had.
Yeah,
And you were like, I just got off stage earlier. I was like, holy shit, dude, I've never done that.
but I got right back on.
That's great.
Dude, it was misdirection.
Leaving the stage and be like,
Wait,
all right, that's it for
wait,
me. And be
You
like,
left
oh,
the
shit.
I thought I was
I've
done.
seen that happen once.
I
and it was
didn't.
the
I didn't
funniest
start
thing
my
I've ever
watch.
seen in my life.
I
Tommy
didn't
Turner.
start my watch, and the dude was like, hit me with the light, and I was like, maybe I'm done. And then all of a sudden, when I went, and I was like, I'm done. And I went to get off, and the guy was like, gave me a weird look. But that was because I was gonna have Sid come up and fuck around. And I didn't.
Yeah.
So he gave me a weird look, and I was like,
The 2 queens were going to riff.
2 Queens riffed. We riffed, dude. Me and the
I
Queens,
know the queens riff.
we riffed, dude. It
I
was
know
fun.
the queens riff.
What, at the end of the show?
Gossip.
Yeah, we gossiped up there, dude.
You
It
guys
was-
chit-chat.
We did a little
Gossip.
bit of relational aggression against the crowd, dude. It was sick.
How quick
I'd like
does
to
Sydney
see-
start threatening people?
You two and Sydney
He
on
was-
stage
he
would
was-
be very funny.
Sydney was ripping, bro. We had
He's a good riffer.
my
He can
top
riff.
my top thing right away is I came out and immediately accused all of them of joining the Ku Klux Klan.
Nice.
I made
good.
people very uncomfortable.
Indiana, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I heard you guys have a big thing about that, and they're all
Yeah.
they were good sports. I'll give them that.
They paid tickets to see you.
But sometimes those crowds get weird when you bring up stuff like that.
Of course.
It was dude, it's classic. What do you guys do for fun around here? We're not joining the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
They're like,
You guys better not be in the Klan or I'm leaving.
oh yeah.
Who
was
here is in the
nonstop.
Klan? All right, guys.
Let's get out of here.
I have to go do a
Let's go.
comedy show.
Yeah.
The Wild Wild West.
I should invest in the Spider League and bring it like a.
Pause. You got something white on your lip. I didn't
Thank
want you
you.
to start the.
Appreciate that. Yeah, true.
I didn't see it, or else I would have. I
I think I saw it in the bathroom and I just ignored it.
That's a good point in your life when you're like, I got cum on my lip. I'm gonna let it
I think
fly.
I literally tried once. It didn't come off, and I was like, whatever. I got to do stuff.
Now I'm worried about my lip corners.
Are we fired up? Nice.
You got to
Nice.
keep the lip stuff in. That's good.
True. Yeah. Keep that in, man. That's a good cold open. Nate noticed I had his cum on my lip. Joe List, thank you for coming, man.
Thanks for having me. I
this is
appreciate it. This
fucking
is
sick.
I'm now here an extra day just for this. I
Nice.
got bumped from a big podcast I won't name that also records on Monday nights in Austin.
Look at that, man. I'm glad you can come on, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm thrilled.
And you're traveling with family. That's an area of interest of mine because I do it all the time.
I know we talked about it a while ago. I quote you all the time, and yeah, it's fun. I don't mind the actual traveling on the plane. Is fun to me.
It's not that hard.
No, and I don't want to throw my success in everybody's face, but I get upgraded a lot. Delta Diamond. So
There you go.
my son has flown almost exclusively first class, which is very nice.
Yeah.
But he's about to turn 2, so I'll have to buy him a ticket.
Oh, shit, you're coming up on that. That sucks.
Yeah, that'll be the end of.
It's funny watching because some people smile at the child in first class, and then other people like almost grimace at the child.
Yeah, it feels like a thing where people are like, get the fuck out of it. You didn't earn this. But
So even when they're like 2, it's not you, or 1, it's not you holding them. It's like them sitting in a seat.
Oh yeah, you got to pay for them. You can
Okay.
still hold them on takeoff when they're like 2-ish, and then once they get a little bigger, it's kind of like a gray area.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, my kid's crying. I'm not going to strap him to a seatbelt.
Yeah,
And just be
yeah.
like, sorry, buddy. So yeah, you have to they kind of give you leeway. My one daughter's 5, and like for landings, they're like she needs to be in a seatbelt.
Okay.
You're like whatever.
so when you had, I assume there was a moment where you had just the one kid, and there was 3 of you. Did you ever travel the 3 of you? Did you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
a row?
Oh yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah,
We do Southwest sometimes too, which we just did to Chicago this weekend. It's in one time. Yeah, well, last time because usually like my wife's really good about checking in. We get early, so we get to like be towards the front and like The one time I just wasn't paying attention. We were sitting at the gate next to the gate we were supposed to be at.
Oh,
so the
God.
whole plane had boarded. And then I heard my name like last call and I was like, oh no. So we all had to like split up. My wife was not a fan.
Was she a lap kid at that point, or was she just sitting by herself?
This is when we had the two of them. So we had to like, but
Oh, God.
I ended up taking like one and one. We just had to beg strangers to switch seats.
Right.
Which some people are cool about. Some people are like not cool about that at all.
There's that thing you see it online where people are like, "Your baby's not my problem. I paid for the seat." You ever see those?
No, I've never seen that, but it's also like that's the one thing. Flying with kids is nice once you get over your kid crying loudly on a plane. Like, I don't care if my kid screams and cries. I'm like, and I know people hate that, but it's like, grow the fuck up, dude.
Well, and here's the
I
thing.
don't care that the kid's crying. It's just I'm gonna sort this out.
But also, everybody has noise canceling headphones now. That's
Yeah.
like the standard headphone, and everyone,
can't-
you got 400 channel. Like, just turn on Mission Impossible 11 and turn it up full volume.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Move.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't get me wrong. I'm not like thrilled if there's a crying baby, but you are like, you have the ability. You don't have to just sit there listening to it.
Now,
Yeah,
if
you
y'all were on a plane solo and you have first class and some lady has first class and she's trying to get you out of your seat that you really wanted.
I fantasize about the opportunity
To be a gentleman?
absolutely, yeah. I fantasize about like a decrepit old man and being like, "Please, sir, take this. Please take my seat." Or
Would
a
you
kid.
do it?
My one fantasy is a kid throwing something very hard at my head.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like bleeding. I get to be like, "Yeah, it's no big deal." I for real
Just
like,
laugh it off.
Yeah. Just be like, I deal with this all the time. So
I have like foul ball fantasy. Whenever I'm at a game, I'm like picking a kid. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking make this
Rip
kid's
it.
world. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. No, I'm gonna give
You
it
gotta
to
be
him.
a
I'm gonna be
viral
that
bad
guy. Which I did do one time at a New York Islanders hockey game. I caught the shirt. They fired the shirt, and I caught it. Oh. And I'm a Bruins guy, so I just gave it to a kid, and I felt like a real hero.
$1,000,000.
Yeah, I want to catch a foul ball just so I can give it to a kid and go viral.
You saw that lady
Yeah.
who went viral for the exact opposite.
Yeah.
One of yours.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? My wife was showing me that exact clip. The lady spaz is a guy. Now, I didn't really see the struggle. Did he like snatch it from her, or he just caught it? And she was being a
didn't
sore loser.
I think he like landed in the, like it just hit the ground. He rushed over while everybody was trying to get it, grabbed it first, and then ran
snagged
back.
it.
Yeah, I don't think he took it out of anybody's hand.
She
Okay.
was like, I think maybe touching it, but it wasn't her row. It was in his row, but right in front of her. And she's a woman, so she sucks at everything. And she was like reaching down. So I think her finger must have been touching it or whatever.
Okay.
But he got the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
like
got it.
one of
That's
those
where it's
things. Yeah, he had the ball, and then he gave it to his kid. It was his birthday, and then she came over. But I feel bad for the guy because I don't know if you watched the video. Like the woman comes up yelling, and he goes, like literally, it's like it's egregious. But and people are like, this guy's a pussy. Fuck this guy. But he's also literally hugging his son from behind. It's his birthday. He just like feels like a hero, and this woman must have been like screeching and put her hands on him too. So you have those moments where you're like, go.
Yeah, what the
fuck.
fuck is going on? Yeah.
And people are like, you're such a pussy the way you reacted. We're like, well, that was like guttural. I could beat the fuck out of this woman. I'm not like a cunt.
Yeah, he's
It
not a
just
pussy.
frightened me.
He's also, he's an old man too. There's a chance he's dealt with that for decades. And it just he thought he was at like a game with his son. All of a sudden, a lady's like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I thought you were at home. I thought you were back at the house. What are you doing?"
Then people are calling him a pussy too because he gave the ball up. But you're also, I also get that of like, what am I gonna do? Just fist fight this woman? Like, fucking take your ball, you douche. And then the guy got one of the players.
Now, if he gave it away, it would have been even worse. They gave him. Yeah, the players gave him a
And I
bunch of
think
stuff.
the team gave him a bunch of shit too.
Yeah.
Like, they came
So
over
nice. The
like,
team rallied around. He's like, "Dude, I'm sorry to deal with that bitch. here's a bunch of swag from the team."
Well, then people were booing her, and so the whole section was booing, and she started yelling at that. It was like a wrestling match. She was like fucking, I don't know, Randy Savage or something. I haven't watched wrestling in a while.
Yeah, that sucks. That lady's definitely. She has to go back to her job now, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you're the like asshole of the week. You're the giant fucking asshole of the week."
And I don't know if she's been doxxed yet. Do we know that?
I don't know for sure, but there's rumors that she's lost her job since then.
No.
Yeah, I saw it online, but I don't know how true that is. It was just on Twitter.
damn, she shouldn't have lost her job for that though. That's kind
I
of
don't
crazy.
think so. But they did dox her. I found her first and last name in a comment section.
I thought you were saying you found her first, like you were the first one.
I didn't
I got
uncover
her.
it.
Yeah, you never know. That's like kind of, I'm like bugged out about that. You can just be going about a normal thing and just like your life's ruined over just one spaz.
I know. You can't even yell the N-word at the subway anymore, you know? You never know what surveillance is going to nab you.
And my wife brought the old lady video to me, and then I was like, she was like, this lady's such a bitch. And then I saw a video of an old white guy and a, let's say, middle-aged black guy snap. They both went for it, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it was a contest, and the black guy emerged victorious.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, he's a piece of shit. And I was like, I don't know. It's the flip side. It's like the guy wrestled it from the lady. He's a hero.
Yeah.
But then the black guy, it was like an old man. So do you give it up? Or do you just be, black as hell and be like, not my problem?
I do think it's like,
I'd hit it with the not my problem.
it's a known thing, though. You give the ball to a child, I feel like, as an adult. It just
I would
feels...
say the elderly is like, you deserve this. I don't have to give this to you. He like power snatched it.
What if there's no kid in like a 6-seat radius? Like you're here, no one there, no one there, no one there, no kid, just all adults.
Give it to the hottest lady. Hottest lady gets the ball. I would
Put it
say.
between her tits.
It's hottest lady at that point.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Throw it
not...
back. Put it back in play.
Especially if it's like not your team's ball, like you just, I don't need this shit. Who started that in Chicago? I think Chicago does it.
Yeah, that's big. And then other cities try to do it, and you're like, but that's not even our thing.
Yeah,
Just
that's
let me keep the
Chicago's
ball.
I would keep it for sure. But then you probably get home and it's like, how long would you look at that ball in terms of like, oh, you gave it away? Would you really have sentimental value? Or would you just sit at home like, oh, it's a fucking ball?
It's kind of fun, I guess. I mean, I have a major league. I got to watch the Toronto Blue Jays batting practice on the field one time, and they gave me a ball, and I have it, and I'm like, oh, that ball. You get to tell people
nice
that
memory.
ball is a real ball, whatever. Yeah. And my uncle, I was at a game with him years ago. Sean Green, I think he played with the Blue Jays at the time. It was like a rain delay game, so it was down to like a very small amount of people. And he caught the last out and like threw it like directly to my uncle, and that was the coolest.
That's nice.
The closest I've come to a thing. But I have no idea where that ball. I actually told the story to my uncle, and he's like, "I don't remember that at all." And I was like, "He threw it to you," and he's like, "Really?" So I guess that's the answer.
Yeah, it's in his basement somewhere.
Yeah, no memory whatsoever of a professional baseball player tossing a ball. And then did you see the tennis one with the hat? That was like a big one the week before.
No.
Oh, that one was crazy. That guy did get doxxed. I think he was European. Did you see that one? Boy, tennis is really at a low point in the United States, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it was right after a match. The guy like took off his sweaty hat and handed it to a kid, and this guy nabbed. I think he signed it, handed it to the kid. The guy nabs it and like quickly puts it in his wife's purse.
Ooh.
And it went viral. And the kid was like,
Oh,
"What the
didn't
fuck?"
he like steal it though? He didn't like take it. Or he took it. He snatched it.
He
from
literally
the kid?
like snatched it. I don't know if the
okay.
kid got his hands on it, but the player was
clearly
literally
going
handing
in.
it to him. And I think he was like a CEO or some crazy shit. It was like a big thing.
Oh, I think I heard of this.
And
now.
then there was like an apology that I think might have been fake because there was like a statement being like finders keeper, or you snooze, you lose or something. But I think that was fake.
Did he say? No, I think I remember the statement now. It was like he was like, "This is how you become a winner. You take things like you're not
maybe that was
afraid
it.
to take things from people."
It was something like that, but I was like, this has to be not
Yeah,
real.
there's no way the company took that position.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the company.
Like,
It might have
Freddie-
been that guy just being like, "This is how I got what I got."
True.
Not worried about what the little man thinks of me.
Sean looks like he has something for the folks at home.
It's hard to sift through this People magazine article, but they keep saying he's a CEO. He runs like a concrete company in Poland, so
that's
he's
fair.
not like a big.
He's just a fat Italian guy.
He's a Polish. He's a
He's a Polish guy.
Polish concrete guy.
Bring
Yes.
back Polish jokes.
Yeah,
Those
true.
kind of faded, didn't they?
Polish jokes, yeah, they fell out of favor. Nobody fires them up.
Yeah, that's weird.
They were big when I was little. They were huge.
That was the only thing.
The Polish family, they got locked inside of their car.
What happened? How'd they get locked in there?
They're just too dumb. They didn't realize they could just open the lock.
I was like the one. Why did the Polish guy get fired from the M&M's factory? He kept throwing away all the W's. That was a big joke when I was a kid. Because then they kind of became blonde jokes. Blonde and Polish were interchangeable.
yeah.
But I don't know. What are the origins of Polish people being dumb?
I think they were fucking dumb. I think every ethnic group came here, and the Irish were like, they were like lazy, subhuman. Italians were, just annoying, and then Polish people came here and everyone's like, these guys are dumb as fuck.
But could the origins be like the dumb people stayed behind when the Nazis were coming? Is that like, could that be the origin?
They were
of
probably
this?
valiant. They were the heroes.
By the way, I'm not, this is not. This is
they're
Mike.
all dumb, and the dumb ones got killed by the Nazis, and the other dumb ones came here.
Right. But this is, by the way, this is not my theory. I'm just wondering if that's how it originated.
That's true.
I'm not like those fucking idiots didn't get out of the way of the
Yeah,
Nazis.
I don't have any position on it at all. I actually heard Polish people have not the biggest, but the fattest dicks out of all the whites.
Is that right?
Yeah, I swear to God. That's the word on the curb, that the Polacks have fat dongs. So I always throw that in there as well.
Fat is funny because it makes it seem like they could lose it if they worked. Like thick feels like natural, but fat is like I gotta change my diet,
They
thin
have
out my dick
obese
a little.
dong. Yeah, they have obese dongs.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, what was I remember looking into the exact term Polak, and I if I'm not mistaken, it actually applied to like Hungarians. I think they actually, I forget. There was some weird thing where
I
like,
always thought it was a slur for them.
yeah, it is. It's a slur. But it
oh.
kind of, I think it originated with like Hungarians. When anyone from Eastern Europe came here, everyone lumped them together as Polacks, basically.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a slur. I've been using that left and right.
It's not a slur. If a Polish guy gets offended, he's a Polak. So it's saying you're kind of boneheaded. But yeah, Eastern Europeans are kind of a subject of fascination for me. So I don't know anything about any of those countries.
Right.
This Google AI overview is blaming Archie Bunker for the anti-Polish sentiment. They said he had a Polish son-in-law in All in the Family, and he would constantly make fun of him.
Oh, meathead.
Yeah. So they said that sort of started it, along with like xenophobia and stuff, according to Google.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I know they have big fat heads. I've heard that too. Square, big, fat square.
Fat heads, fat dicks, and dummies.
Are the fat heads from drinking? I know the dicks aren't.
I don't know. You know what? I was at a bar with my wife. We're in Chicago this weekend, and we're at a hotel bar just hanging out. And there were two guys. Their wives had giant fake tits, and the guys had big fat heads. And I was kind of like, damn, it's kind of alpha to have like there's a giant fat head. They're just like arms around their fake titted wives, and I was like, these guys are onto something.
They're swinging.
I got to pee next to one of the guys, and I was just kind of, I didn't like look at his dick, but I was kind of admiring him. Be like, damn, I wish I was with you guys, man. I'm with my fucking wife, their natural tits, and I'm just, you guys have giant fake titted wives, like, dude, nipples flying out of the shirt. No kidding. They just sat there in like pink polos with huge heads, and I was just menacing me from across the bar.
Sounds wonderful.
It was awesome.
I grew up in Massachusetts. There was no Polish people, I feel like. Maybe there was one Wozniak in my school. I forget her name. But we was all Irish, Italian, English.
Yeah, that's
And
what
like 3 black people.
Yeah, we had 0 black people. Well, yeah, 0, a couple Mexican guys, but we had pretty much just Irish, Italian, and then some Polish.
I didn't start differentiating white people until I started comedy. And then y'all kind of made it clear that y'all are different. But
Yeah.
I thought, like, I didn't know Jews weren't white people for the longest time.
They are. Don't let them lie to you.
That's what I think. I think
They're fucking white.
I think
Get
if
the
you
fuck
can,
out
I
of
think
here.
if you can hide it a little bit, then you're not, you know.
I similarly discovered Jewish people late in life as well.
Yeah.
'Cause I went to Catholic school for
Right.
12 years, so I for real didn't know any Jewish people.
Yeah, we had very few. But this is how few Jews we had. I was in Great Neck, Long Island, where there's a lot of. I always confuse Orthodox and what's the other one? Hasidic. Yeah.
Dang,
And I think these were Hasidic with the thing, and and a family member. I don't want to out specifically in case she gets up, but a family member was like. I thought they couldn't be out like during the day. I swear to God. And we were like in our 20s. I was like, during the day? What are they, fucking vampires? During the day. I was like, no, they go out during the day. They got jobs and everything. It's
So you can't see their horns.
I was kind of like blown away. I was like, what? But maybe she thought use electricity on Saturday.
That is the thing.
Yeah.
My one of my friends lived next door to some of those guys. They weren't the curly guy. I get them confused too. I think they were Orthodox. So
Yeah.
they would have him, a Gentile, come to their house and like flick the lights for him.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, that
Do
was,
they pay you for those services?
what do you think, Nate? Nate, you set me up there. I think it was just a general goodwill. I think the day before 9/11, they were like, yo, by the way, just be careful.
Don't go to work.
Jews are having a tough time right now, by the way.
They are.
Yeah.
I personally like them. but a lot of people are fucking. I do. I was raised in a very pro-Jew house. My dad, he would always be like, "I love Jewish people."
I love Jewish people too.
Yeah, he loved. He just but it was funny because he'd be like, "Dude, I love the Jews. I just love how they operate with their money." And I'd be like, "All right." I was a little kid being like, "Cool." He would tell us he was like he would say he's an Irish Jew.
No kidding. Yeah, they never came. Isn't that Scottish, folks? Scottish people are known for being very frugal. Is the joke? Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad would for real like use their. He would like admire the things people hate about them. He's like, "I love the way they act with their money." He's like, "More people got to do it." I'm like, "Nice, Dad."
Not trying to bite your dad, but that is my favorite thing about Jewish people. People knock them for that, but I think it's cool as hell to be like, these are my bros. I'm gonna look out for my bros.
Yep. Well, yeah, they're very. When you really look into the religion, it gets a little spooky. It really does. Like if you read about it, it's like I love the squad, but like you read about what they're up to, and you're kind of like.
But isn't that if you look into any religion, like
not really, dude? Looking at Christianity. Imagine if Christianity was like,
who's getting fed to tigers or lions? That's Christians.
Those are fucking Romans, dude.
Yeah, and they were feeding Christians to.
Yeah, they're feeding everybody.
Okay.
Romans are feeding everybody.
That's not a special thing that happened where like Catholics was getting fed to lions. Am I remember?
They did. Not Catholics, but Christians.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks.
Man,
You have to sound like Shane too.
football is back. I can't.
You have to sound like him.
Let me try that,
Legally,
bro.
you have to sound like him.
Football is back, baby. What an absolute crazy weekend of football. Week 1 was quarterbacks throwing touchdowns, running backs running, linemen pushing each other. That one wide receiver who did that one thing, that was insane, man. I'm so pumped. Sorry, dude. I know you're not really a football guy.
You talking about that one wide receiver who did that thing in the one game?
Oh, wait. So you're about that football action?
Yeah, I cooked up like 20 different lineups this weekend on Prize Picks. It was simple, quick, and fun.
Oh, so you about that real money. Feels good to be right. Football action.
That little sentence doesn't make sense. But it felt so good, man. More on rushing yards, less on kicker field goals, more on touchdowns, less on pass attempts. Shane, I did it all.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And this weekend, Travis Kelce is at max discount too.
Travis Kelce?
Yeah, he just needs 1 yard for you to win on Prize Picks this Sunday.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Prize Picks.
It's good to be right.
Download the app today and use code DRENCH to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Now, who do you think the funniest group is? Because Jews got to be up there.
Yeah, they're up there.
I mean, it's between Jews and black people, I feel like. Don't you think?
Yeah, you mean
Pound for pound through like in the last 100 years or so.
I'd say yeah, and then third, I'm giving it to the Italians.
What?
Italians make me laugh.
What?
dog.
No, black people love Italians. You can't. Black people love Italian.
All that
Well,
shit.
honestly, black people want to be Italian. Then
I want to be Italian.
Yes, you do.
No,
Black people want to be
Italians
Italians.
want to be black people.
Every
Why
time
you-
I see a black dude eating spaghetti on Instagram, they all think they're Al Capone. If you give a black dude spaghetti,
Well, very similar. I mean, you have big dicks, funny, kind of loud, and very stylish. Clothing's a
I
big
know.
deal.
yeah, that's
It's
kind
true.
of why I don't know. I've always liked
it's true.
Italians.
My wife does it. She's like, she'll like talk about Italians like they're cool, and I'm like, they're not fucking cool. They're
fucking
Get over this.
the coolest-
This
they're
is
the
a
coolest
bug. This is
whites.
a bug in your programming.
They're definitely the coolest whites.
Well, it depends on if we're talking about like stand-up comedy funny or just hanging out funny. Like Italians accidentally
very
are
funny.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What, hey, what the fuck? Look at you and look at me. That's funny. And similarly with black people, like, it's just a funny way of talking, a funnier vernacular than certainly. But
And
if you do
Jews have, like,
stand-up,
the-
Irish really making a great push. As a Boston guy, I feel like I have
Yeah,
to.
I would say Ireland is the land of the poets for sure.
Yeah, y'all. I like y'all a lot too, but just Italians are more. They're like a good Marvel movie. They're dumb funny.
They are dumb funny.
Yeah, Italians are good, but black people might be number one. I mean, if you think for pound, I mean,
take
you're just hanging out with a black guy. He's going to be funnier than most of the white guys. In the
Yeah.
room.
I feel like, you know what it is though, but then it's like, yeah, for sure, 100%. But then it's like, I feel like a lot of black dudes get all the juice, because there's a lot of black dudes that were just kind of just like boring kind of. And I always feel bad. You can be a boring white guy, you're totally fine, but being like a boring black guy sucks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I know a few that you're like, wow, really Skipped a generation. Well, I always tell this story. I was on the subway one time, and there was two guys yelling across. Like one was at the other stop, so it was like 50 feet away, and they were just having a conversation. And this guy, he said the N-word, but I'll clean it up. But he's like, yo, that motherfucker's so sweaty. He looked like he put a water balloon in a headlock. And I was like, that's like poetry. That's like, I'm like, did he just make that up? That's crazy. A water balloon in a headlock? I was like, that's like better than anything I've heard in 3 years.
The funniest thing I've ever heard was a long time ago. I was in Philly, just doing stand up in the early days, and I used to do a lot of black rooms. And this one guy, there was a Muslim dude in the crowd, and he was just like, "Yo, how many turtles do you have to sell to get your red beard, man? At what point did they upgrade?" And it was just like, I was like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life." He's like, after you sell your 100th turtle, you get to dye your beard red. It's like, why do Muslims dye their beard red? By the way, henna, like tats.
Like fake dye.
Oh, I thought some of them just had red beards, like pirates.
It's like dye. It's like party dye.
I honestly have no idea.
No, I don't know. I'm finding out I'm not very cultured here. I didn't know the Polish thing, the fat dick Polish stuff.
I swear
the
to
red
God.
beard.
I've heard it. I don't know where I heard that from.
The
I heard
Polish
it,
have fat dicks.
I've read a book where they talked about a Polish guy who would call his dick the Polish hog.
But
then-
did he write the book?
It was a
No,
kid's
the guy
book.
who wrote it was not Polish. He was
You said
not.
it's a kid's book?
Yeah. Daddy, why is your Polish friend's dick so fat?
Dyeing the beard red with henna is a sunnah practice, so it's a Muslim thing.
But what the? Why?
It's just something about Muhammad.
Oh, it's like the blood of your enemies or something.
It could be. I don't know.
Blood of the infidel.
I'm getting nervous now.
Yeah, Muhammad apparently encouraged his. Just
That's kind of cool though. I can get behind that. Well, you're talking about Muhammad was a fierce warrior. I was paying respects.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so what else is going on?
Oh boy.
Nah, Muslims they're cool. They're chilling, bro. They were at public enemy number one for like 10 years ago. Public
Yeah.
enemy number one.
Certainly
Now-
24 years ago, almost to the day. You.
It was quick math you did in your head. Actually, it was pretty good.
Yeah, coming up in the Big Annie.
True.
Where were you guys for 9/11?
Grade school.
Yeah.
I was
Sixth grade.
so happy. I was
Wow, you look.
No,
a
I was
lot
in high school. I was in high school. My
older.
bad. My bad.
Okay, I
I'm-
was like, oof.
Yeah, I was definitely in high school. My bad. I was like a junior. Yeah, I was like a sophomore.
You
in
were
high
like
school.
hell.
Sophomore in high school. That's where I was.
Oh, okay.
And they like wheeled a TV into the class and like showed us the news, and I still it was completely lost on me.
Wow.
I was like, "Are we getting out early or not?" And then we did, and I was like, "Nice."
9/11 didn't hit me for how fucked up it was until like this year. I watched that. Like for real, I watched that Osama bin Laden doc where the first
yeah, the
episode
Netflix thing.
breaks
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the and that was like the first time I really watched it as an adult, and I'm sitting there like, and I had lived in New York since then, so I'm sitting there like, oh, that was like for real. But when I was a kid, I was just like, oh yeah, shit.
Well, I guess it feels normal-ish like, if you're young.
Yeah, it's
Well, how old are you? What?
I was in sixth grade, so I was probably like 12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I don't know what I was talking about. I was definitely 15 or I was like 15 years old.
I was 19.
Oh, okay, so you.
So I was at home. Like I had graduated high school. I was just doing stand up and nothing else. And my sister woke me up and said that somebody's shooting at the World Trade Center because I think it was like new.
Yeah.
She didn't. Nobody knew. She was like, they're shooting at the World Trade Center. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I woke up and it was wild.
You saw the planes. Yeah, I don't know. I remember being for real. I'm ashamed to admit this, but I was just excited to get out of school.
No, I think that's fair. I think that's most people that were in school.
Yeah. Just sent us home, and I was like, sweet. My parents were like kind of freaking out, and I was like, whatever.
Maybe not the New Yorkers. They probably weren't.
Yeah, that must have been terrible. Yeah.
But,
It's funny because I was like pretty close. I was right in Philadelphia, so I was like not that far from it.
Right.
But it could have been. It was like might as well been on the other side of the country. I was just like, well, not my problem.
I was there in August. I have a photo of the World Trade Center from like August 2nd or something like that. I was like underneath it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
the
crazy.
wreckage you're saying?
No. Like a month before.
The old one.
Yeah. The Twin Towers. Like I was there like 6 weeks before that.
The new one's the biggest building in America.
Yeah. In
One
the
of
Western
the-
Hemisphere. I live right across the street.
Do you really?
Yeah. It's right out my window.
It's awesome. Do you
I
get
just want people
charged
to know
up?
where I live. After all
charged
that
up?
Muslim talk, I want to let people know my exact address.
I mean, I could be wrong. I was taking a wild guess. I don't know what. Can you look up the origins of the red dye? It's probably not that. Yeah. But Yeah, I don't know.
I love that. I was like, we're like, let's get off this Muslim stuff. Let's talk 9/11.
It says it's just a act of devotion,
Okay.
and for older men, it's a nice way to maintain groomed and presentable while embracing your age.
Oh, it's to hide the gray.
Yeah, I guess so.
So probably go bald, dye the beard.
But some
gray.
people do black instead. It's
Man,
just
Some people do just jet black.
yeah.
That's pretty tight.
That's cool.
I guess.
My beard grows and dyed it jet black.
So it's just kind of like,
I think it's just like a swag thing.
yeah.
It feels like a way to just look like you're not aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. Yeah. That's
You're
smart.
like- Yeah, we got toupees for the religion.
Yeah, for Muhammad.
I've talked to a Muslim guy, an Uber driver, and I was asking him, like, what's the deal with, like, for real, the multiple wives? Is it like it can't be as cool as everyone says?
What's the deal with the multiple wives?
Dude,
Who are these wives?
How did they get along? I do a happy to chat in Uber, and most people will check it and be like, some people check it and they're like, fuck this guy, I'm not doing it. But a lot of them will check and be like, I now have to entertain this guy, and they'll just chat me up.
Oh, wow.
It's so fun.
I didn't know
like
you could do that.
Oh yeah, you can select preferences. You can select shut the fuck up, basically.
But
Like,
they get
don't talk
pissed
to
when
me.
you select shut the fuck up.
That's
I
what I'm
feel
saying.
Maybe here. But in New York, I've never had a driver talk to me one time ever in New York City.
They can't
once.
probably. They probably can't.
What do you mean?
Did you ever see their
Oh, like
phones?
speak
They
English,
have
you
fucking
mean?
like Space Invader
Right.
shit on their phone. You can't even see. I see the letters. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
I was thinking like unable, like not allowed to. I realize that you're saying they can't speak the language.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like it's much more business in New York. Getting the Uber, it's because they have like half taxi hybrid stuff.
Right. Yeah. But that's what I hate about the middle of the country is like you go to Omaha and you get picked up and they're like, well, so what brings you here? And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
No, I love that. I love because I'll start asking them. I've had some fantastic conversations in Ubers. Because you got like a 20-minute ride, and I'll just start chatting them up. It's kind of fun.
I've had some
A lot of
decent,
divorced
I guess.
guys. A lot of divorced guys. I've had a lot of tales of like love lost and
Because
how
I mean,
they're
that's
bouncing
definitely
back.
the job you do as soon as everything falls apart. You have your other job,
Yeah.
and you're like, I gotta do something else with my time. Got to get an apartment.
Have
Find-
you been
find a
recognized
girlfriend.
in a lift? Have you been recognized in a lift?
I don't know. Maybe once, but not. No, I've like beat around that bush here and there, and then people. I've had people talk to me about Shane and lifts, and they're like, "Dude, this guy Shane Gillis is so funny." And I'm like,
That's great.
I'm like, "Yeah, he's good. He's great. He's awesome." I should start trashing him. Like, I've heard he's a fucking giant asshole.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, that guy. No kidding. They'd probably kick you out, though, like Big Lebowski. Get the fuck out of my car. You don't say shit about him.
He'll definitely get
it's-
1 star.
It's happened to me a lot. I've been in gyms and like this one guy, I swear to God, because at first I was like almost like, does this guy know of the podcast? And I don't think he did at all. But I was in a gym on the road. It was like getting guest passed. The one guy he was like leaning into fall fashion. And the other guy at the gym was like, "Pff, Shane would think you're gay." And I was just like, whoa, his net has traveled into like Lifetime Fitness.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I had a funny one of those ones where a dude couldn't remember his name. He was describing. He was just stopped me on the street and was like, it was when I was trying to move down here. Some dude was trying to like talk to me about his comedy or whatever. He didn't know I was a comic. He just started talking to me drunk, and I just asked him like who his favorite comic was. Just trying to small talk him. I was just smoking a J, trying to kill time. And then he goes, this guy. He goes on Rogan. He talks about politics. So I was like, all right, that's not Shane. So I go like Tim Dillon. And he goes, he's like a handsome Tim Dillon. And I don't know why that shit just was so fucking funny to be referred to as a handsome Tim Dillon.
It's funny because Tim is a very handsome guy.
Yeah.
He's just, obese.
Just
And if you see young Tim Dillon, he's very handsome. Big blue eyes. He's a very attractive man.
He is an attractive male.
I blew him.
Yeah, no, it is fun getting in the Uber. I will say, getting guys from Pakistan in an Uber, the one I get them fired up on, I go, what do you think about American women? And they go off. It's the best. It's so funny. They're no good. And also, no one believed me. The divorce rate in Pakistan, he was like, what is the divorce rate in Pakistan? I was like, I don't know. What do you guys got, like 10%? He was like, 1%.
Wow.
And nobody believes me. They look it up. It's literally 1%, the divorce rate in Pakistan.
Is it a sin? What's the...
Yeah, I think it's like completely frowned upon.
How often do wives die in Pakistan?
Now you're onto something.
I think I got
90% of wives die before the age of 40 in Pakistan.
No, but yeah. Or maybe in Pakistan, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's like you can get like You can use bouncer rules.
Yeah,
You kind of fold their hands across their chest, move them out of the room.
Put him in timeout.
But also, when I was asking the guy about multiple wives, he was like, "It's not like everyone says. Like, yeah, you can totally get another wife, but you need to be able to prove that you have the resources to care for them."
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and you gotta like it's a whole thing. You gotta like put them together, make sure they get along. But he's like, "Yeah, you're totally within your right."
And you could just hang out in the house with both of them? It's not like separate homes?
I think it's separate homes. I think you need to be able to have. I think I could be wrong, but the way he described it is you got to be able to like fully support another. But I feel like in Pakistan, I don't think you'd. I don't know. I think you'd be able to just kind of put them in like apartment A, apartment B. Maybe.
All right. I'm just thinking out loud over here.
No, it was kind of. He's like, it's not as cool as everyone says, which I'm like, I agree. I'm like, I've talked to people about the multiple wife thing. I think it is not as cool as people say.
One wife, couple girlfriends.
Dude, my
the way to
youngest
go.
daughter's like really wants me to get a girlfriend. She keeps saying, she's like, "Dad, do you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, "No, I'm married." She's like, "Dad, you need a girlfriend." I'm like, "All right."
Good kid.
Tell your mom that.
It's like, I thought you'd be furious if I had a girlfriend. It's the only reason I don't have a girlfriend.
You brought it up to your wife?
Yeah, I tell her all the time. I'm like, Chloe wants me to get a girlfriend. I don't know. I feel like if she got older, she would take. I'd be like, dude, you said when you were 3.
Got to get it in right. It's
Yeah,
going to be a
you know
child
what?
like right.
You know what weirds me out? The hall pass talk among couples. We're like, who would your hall pass be? It's like, don't talk about that.
Yeah, we never had that conversation, but
It's a totally fruitless conversation
right.
because you already know. It's like, yeah, just be like, I don't know. I think it's fucking lame. I don't like it.
I don't like it because I know you're not saying the real thought. Like if I asked her, she would say somebody that would be unattainable, but her real hall pass she'd want to say is just like a guy she worked with. You know,
Right, yeah.
You know, it's kind of
Gardini, you know, just like,
just like one of your close friends.
Yeah, the guy she's always thinking about. You mean?
Well, that's what I think. I think everyone secretly wants to fuck their spouse's friends.
Really?
Don't you think? Or siblings.
I can see where you're coming from, but I don't.
It feels extra, you know, it's extra
maybe see it.
forbidden, you know?
Yeah, true.
Like if I could have sex with any woman, it wouldn't be Anne Hathaway. It would
Yeah.
be, you know, my wife's
Friends.
aunt, we'll say, just to throw her off the scent. But yeah, one of her buddies. You know, her childhood friend, something.
I'm trying to run through the list in my head.
I don't know. I think it might just be like the first person I see outside.
Right.
Should be our neighbor across the hall.
Well, I think that's the case. I think most guys cheat with like a less attractive woman.
I've
Isn't
heard that.
something.
I've heard that. Yeah. I wonder if that's true. Well,
I
yeah.
think you want to feel guilt free.
Yeah.
So that way, if you get caught, you can be like, "She's a fucking pig."
nothing,
man.
I mean, she's nothing compared to
Yeah,
you.
she's gross. She's
Yeah.
ugly.
Or she can be super high and be like, "What am I supposed to do? Say no to that? She's way better than you."
Yeah, that's a
It was
good
just
point.
one time.
I always thought it was just younger. It's like you have sex with a younger lady.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of like I think there's always go like at a pizza shop. I think every like female cashier is in the hot seat in terms of like the 50-year-old Italian guy.
Yeah.
I've heard of that happening a lot.
It's big in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Every high school girl gets lightly molested by their pizza shop manager boss.
Really?
Dude, even Burger King, like a Burger King, there's like, it's all like high school kids, a lot of girls working there. For every Burger King, there's like a 40-year-old manager who's like, chances are he's being, you know, an ephebophile, let's say.
Right.
He's, yeah, I've heard tales like that.
I used to work with this. I try to be vague. I used to work with this guy. He was like smashing one of the. She was like 18.
Like 18? Or
Yeah,
was
yeah.
No, she was 18 or 19.
She was similar to 18.
I think she was 18. I got it. She was 18 or 19. That's how I remember it. I think I would have been. I was like 16 then, so I think I would have still known if it was real fucked up. But anyway, I just remember.
Not back then, you wouldn't. Not
That's what I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm trying to run it in my head, like, what?
Whatever.
When?
Anyway.
Yeah. I think 18 though. I really do. Because I know she was like a senior in high school and shit. But anyway,
You're sweating.
it wasn't me. I don't give a fuck. But the guy, I remember he was just always like taking her into just when we would clean up the store, he'd take her into the fit room. They'd fuck. I was like the only one who knew, and her boyfriend would just pick her up afterwards, and I'd see it. I didn't know him. Like we didn't go to school together or anything. It's just and the one time I just saw her walk out and kiss him on the lips. Like as soon as they got, and I just was like, oh my God.
It's nice you gave him a nice greeting though.
Kind of hot.
She snowballed.
You know?
She snowballed.
Yeah. Bring your chick home. She's got fresh load from her Burger King manager. I'm into it. I've been around a long time. You know, it's kind of fun.
It's tough being a high school aged male. Yeah, because it's tough. You never know.
Yeah, I got down there like that. I heard a chick I used to date. She used to get picked up by some old guy. Just one of her friends told me, yeah, some dude. He was like 25. She was like 16. Just used to pick her up from her Wendy's job.
We used to go to when I was growing up in high school. We would go to this place called Painter's Crossing, and it was just like a shopping center with like an AMC, a movie place, and just like random other bullshit restaurants like a Friendly's. And we would see those like cool Honda Civics with spoilers pull up, and they were like sharks. They were just 25-year-old dudes who just come prey on your like cool high school girlfriends. You'd be like, "Come on, let's get out of here." You just hear like, like, no, they're here. They would just circle the park and stand outside their cars, and you'd have to like get your girlfriend out of there because she would get molested by an older man.
Yeah, I remember my girlfriend was a year younger than me, and then I didn't go to college, and then she graduated, went to college, and we broke up. I like initiated the breakup because I was like, "You want to break up, right?
Yeah.
Like clearly this isn't gonna be great." And I started doing comedy, so I was like hanging out with like 50-year-old men immediately, and then I'd be like, "Come on, I'm doing comedy." It would just be a bunch of middle-aged guys and like me. She's like, "This is awful," and then I'd go visit her at college, and it's just the hottest football play guy, and I was like, "You want to break up?" She's like, "I do." She was too nice to do it.
Yeah, and I feel like I could be wrong about this, but I feel like in that situation, a girl will just be like, "I like the comfort of having a boyfriend, then I'm going to get here and slowly leave
They'll
him."
definitely cheat a little too, I think.
Yeah, I would
think
imagine.
so,
Yeah.
I did the right thing in high school. I broke up. I was dating someone. I was just like, we can't when I go to high school. And I felt bad, or when I go to college. She was pissed. Yeah, she was in 8th grade. She had an 8th grade volleyball championship. But you can't. That destroys high school romances. I had a guy like sit me down a long time ago and be like, "Bro, like trying to talk me out of my high school sweetheart." He's like, "You guys are gonna last." And I was like, "Fuck, dude, why are you doing this to me?" He was like, "Just move on."
Wow.
It's kind of rough. But I mean, yeah, he was wise. I should have. He's like, "This will never last." I was like, "All right, well, thanks, man."
I only broke up with one woman my whole life, and she accused me of cheating. It was kind of hot. She was like, "You're cheating on me." She was Italian. She was like, "You're cheating on me. I know it. You piece of shit." I was like, "I'm not. I wish I was."
Yeah,
I was like, "I just don't care for you."
yeah, I would say breaking up. I still think breaking up with is infinitely harder than getting broken up with.
Yeah, I remember having like a panic attack. It was horrible.
Oh, it's horrible. It's like literally the most lethal or like brutal conversation you can have to be like, "Hey, I don't want to see you ever again." It's essentially what you're saying. Or like I'm open to it, but I just want to maybe we could be like more like strangers to each other.
Yeah, no, it was rough. I had a thing that was funny. I was dating this woman, and I just didn't like. I only dated her because I was single for like 7 years, and I thought people were gonna think I was gay. I was like, I gotta get a girlfriend so people don't just think I'm gay. And so I knew her from work, so I started dating her, but I never liked her. I wasn't into her. It was just whatever. She was
like
nice.
a beard, basically.
It was fine. Yeah, exactly. So we were dating, and then it was like I wanted to break up with her, but I didn't. And then Christmas was like coming upon us, and I was like, shit, I got to get her a fucking gift because I just put off breaking up with her. And literally, I was driving to meet up with her like on December 23rd. It was like Christmas Eve. And I was like, oh, dude, I remember we were at this store one time, and she said she liked this picture of Audrey Hepburn. I'm like, I'll stop and pick that up. And so I just grabbed it on the way there, handed it to her like Merry Christmas, and she opened it and just started bawling. She's like, nobody's ever loved me this much. You remembered? And I was like, fuck.
Oh, you're right. You had to
because I like wanted to break up with her, and then I just bought like some random shit. I'm like, I kind of remember she bought that, and she had dated like bad boys or whatever before. I was like the nice guy, and so I just nailed the gift, and I was like, I just fucking. She was like literally crying, like no one's ever loved me like this in my life, and I was like, oh god damn it. But then, right after Christmas, my grandfather died, and then she didn't come to the funeral, and I used that
perfect
as an excuse. And she's like, I didn't even know you wanted me there. You didn't even tell me where it was. And I was like, well, you should have looked it up, you piece of shit. You fucking careless bitch. So I was like, that was my out. But I remember being horrified, like truly like shaking.
Yeah, you think about it for like 3 months. By the time you're getting broken up with, the person's probably thought about it for anywhere from 6 months.
Yeah. And now she's married and I'm married.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, it worked out for the best.
My dad in jest when I was in grade school told me to always break up with a girl before Christmas so I didn't have to buy her anything. And I like actually did that one time, like right before Christmas. And I was like, it was horrible.
For real, the meanest thing you
I
can
know.
do to somebody.
I was just like, I was like in seventh grade, you know, when you're like, we're dating, but you don't ever even see the person. You just like hold hands in recess for like 3 days.
And Dad's like, I meant October, you fucking idiot.
I felt bad about that. It was funny having like a girlfriend in like seventh grade, and they'd be like, we're dating, and you just see them at recess, and then you break up 2 days later.
Yeah, I
my
had that in
girlfriend
fifth grade. Jen McCarthy. Not to be confused with Jenny McCarthy, the anti-vax hot lady, but yeah, and she was dating 2 guys. She was dating Matt, Will, and me, and because you didn't hook up, or we were in fifth grade, we didn't even kiss.
Yeah.
So she's like, "These are my 2 boyfriends," and then the 3 of us would like hang out.
You're
And be
a
like, "All
polycule.
right, yeah, it was pretty cool." And then you just broke up because like summer happened, and you didn't have any way of seeing her.
Yeah, no,
You're like, "All right, that was that."
Did she
Yeah.
break up with both of you?
I don't even remember. I think she was more into him because he was more of a fatherless man. So I think he was probably fingering her, and I was like, we're both, like it felt like they definitely had
We're doing stuff.
Yeah. I was just like, oh,
Yeah. I remember being in grade school. I think I might have been in 6th grade, and in 8th, I was just like sitting, you know, like on the maybe gymnasium floor at like an assembly, and an 8th grade girl laid her boob on my hand,
whoa.
and I just sat
You
there.
said 8th grade?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It was awesome. And I just remember just my hand just feeling the pressure of her boob for an entire assembly. Then she got up and I was so confused because I was like, is that my fucking girlfriend now?
Is that a base? I don't even know.
It was
Back of the hand.
over the shirt, second base, technically.
Wow.
But it was back of my hand, so
Still something.
it was definitely something. Yeah, it was so much so that I was like, can you just touch ladies' boobs? Is that like a thing? We had tables in my grade school, and I would slowly elbow over and like hit the lady's boob next to me, and they'd be like, get off me. And I'm like, I don't know. There's one lady laid on my arm. I thought it was like, I don't know. I thought you might want to rest your tits on my elbow.
I wish I could redo life, you know? Don't we all?
Yeah.
I feel like I could really do, but not that I would be like a crazy pussy crushing man. You know, I'm still me, but I think if I had a little more confidence, I could have had more sex.
Yeah,
For sure.
Even in high school, I feel like I could have
yeah.
done all right for myself.
No, it happened. I was like, nothing really doing, and then little bit in late grade school, and then not sex. Obviously, that's weird. When people have sex when they're in 8th grade, I'm like,
Yeah.
it kind of freaks me out. But I remember I lost a bunch of weight my junior year, and I got like shredded out of nowhere. I kept getting grounded for drinking. So I would just like act like I was in prison and just do like pull-ups in my basement. I got like actually shredded.
You're just reading spiritual books, doing push-ups.
Dyed my beard red. But yeah, no, I remember I just like hit this weird spurt of like I've never like, I don't know. I just hit like I went on like a tear in high school. Then like at the beginning of college, just monstrous dry spell for a while.
I was just thinking about a lady that I realized I could have fucked in high school because she just followed me like a couple weeks ago or like last week on Instagram, and I saw that and I thought of something she said to me that now I would have known it was like a green light. She was like, I wish I could mess with you, but I'm kind of friends with your girlfriend. And like, but her saying that out loud is really going like, I'll fuck you and I won't tell you.
You didn't realize this at the time?
No, I was like in 10th grade. I just didn't take it. I don't know. I didn't.
That's fair. 10th grade, I guess.
I might have been 10th, 11th. I think I tried to sell myself short. It was 11th.
I was
should've
always
known.
so afraid of being a bad guy. You feel like if you make a move, and she's like, "What the fuck, you piece of shit." That was like such a fear. But
I grew up listening to hip hop. I ain't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
listen
that
to much
shit.
rap. True. Yeah, if anything, it was.
It was like, no. When I was young, like we didn't. It wasn't cool to kiss ladies.
That's crazy.
Dude, I feel like that. I remember being like, somebody being like, "Oh, you kissed her?" Like, because they suck dicks. I know that's dumb now.
oh, I see.
But
I
as
see.
a- as
I
a-
was
look
thinking
at
this
it-
is like the gayest thing I've ever heard.
No.
That's
That's
like,
because they were
very
hoes.
homophobic. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
I always looked at it that was a chain of events. I still follow base procedure, by the way.
yeah. Now you got
It's
it.
kiss, touch boobs, touch vagina, then have sex. I still hold it down that way.
The girl I lost my virginity to, we didn't kiss for 6 months. We were dating, and I remember I was having a conversation with one of my friends about it as an adult that happened. And she cheated on me. She's the one who was like getting picked up from Wendy's I was telling you about and shit like that. I also heard she got cheated on by like getting a train ran or all that.
all that
Jesus,
stuff. Oh,
man.
she cheated on me doing that shit. Yeah. But so we're talking about that. I talked about how they kissed her for 6 months. He was like, "You mean you dated a chick who was just letting you fuck her and not kiss her for 6 months, and you didn't realize she was a hoe? Like she's not. She's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, not kissing me. It's kind of her energy. I don't know. I thought that's
it's like
hilarious.
Pretty Woman. She's Julia Roberts, in Pretty Woman. Yeah, she's not allowed to kiss.
It is funny. You guys were in like a serious relationship, though. You guys were like,
Yeah, she was the first person. I was like, I was on that. I love you. I was hanging out with her dad. It was all that stuff.
No, I
rap
was,
really was bad for everyone's brain, man. Yeah. I like sold coke for a while because of rap. I was like, this is so cool. And then you get older, you're like, that's such a bad, negative thing to do.
I could have ruined
Couldn't
my
have
life.
convinced me then. Back then, I was like, this is the coolest thing I can possibly do. It wasn't at all. This episode is brought to you by Armra Colostrum. Guys, I like to say we can joke about pretty much anything, but what happens when your health becomes the punchline? From seed oils to stress, toxins to pollutants, the modern world is screwing with our health at the cellular level, leading to exhaustion, brain fog, digestive issues, and more. Yeah, these things affect me horribly. I have diarrhea constantly, and my brain, I truly doesn't think, I don't think my brain works anymore at all. My brain for real is like, I'm always tired. But here's the thing. You don't have to settle for feeling like garbage 24/7. Armra Colostrum is nature's original health hack, packed with over 400 bioactive nutrients that fortify gut integrity, strengthen immunity, revitalize hair growth, fuel stamina, elevate focus, and help you function like a human again. And honestly, I've eaten it before, and I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like the colostrum. It's the stuff in breast milk that precedes.
Oh, you gave me some of that. That
Yeah.
shit was great.
Yeah. Helps your butthole. So yeah, there you go. We've worked out a special offer for my audience. Receive 30% off your first subscription order. Go to armra.com/MSSP or enter MSSP to get 30% off your first subscription order. That's ARMRA.com/MSSP.
selling coke's pretty cool. You get money, right?
You don't, honestly, I swear to God, dude, you don't make as much as you think.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
I sold weed for a while too. I made way more money selling weed. Coke is like, unless you're getting like big amounts of it, you don't make as much for in terms of like the risk of going to jail. If you just
Right.
get like a couple ounces of Coke and break them down into 20 bags, you make money off of it, but nowhere near getting a couple pounds of weed, and you would not the jail like from like selling an 8-ball to a pound of weed is like completely.
Right.
The dudes I knew who sold crack, like they never seen.
I heard
like, they
that's
had
pretty profitable.
I never knew anybody who was top guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody I knew, they were like fine. They were like, but they lived together. Like it was like 3 brothers that I was hanging out with. One time they sent me to sell crack for them, and I, wait, I don't think I told
Now
you.
we're off on a topic.
Which fast food chain were you operating at?
wait. So their house was like right down the street from this park called, I think it was Barbie's Park. It was called. So I took the crack and I took their bike, and I saw you have to go up this bridge that's like up a hill and then down the hill. So I go up the hill, then I start going down the hill. The park's right at the end of the hill, and I realize as I'm going down the hill that the brakes on the bike don't work. So I'm going to sell crack, and then I can't stop the bike, and I spit out and fall.
Oh, you gotta animate this. This is like fucking the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And then a car just stops, like slams on the brake. It's just 2 Puerto Rican dudes, and they just start pointing and laughing out of like a Civic. And then I go sell it for
You said
30.
you had a vial.
It wasn't. I remember being in a vial though. That's how I always see them on TV. But it was in like a little like same bag you put weed in.
Right.
And
Excuse me. Dude, did you complete the mission?
yeah, I completed the mission. It was for $30, and then I went back, and I think I just told him like, "Yeah, I fell on the bike. You tell me the bike."
That is fucking hilarious.
You fucking dropped the crackmobile, dude.
You're like, here's the crack. Do you guys have any gauze?
I want to start a nonprofit that repairs young kids who sell cracks bicycles. Just make sure the brakes are good. 'Cause I didn't think about that. Yeah, there's probably a lot of like kind of janky bikes going around there.
I'm just man. No one told me.
Huh?
I was gonna say there's a good chance that it was somebody else's bike.
Oh, come on, Sean.
No,
Sean.
I don't want to be a jerk. I didn't want to be a jerk.
That's jacked up, man.
I'm sorry. I tried to
Trying
bend
to
my
talk about kids
tongue.
selling
and-
crack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know
I
these
hate
guys. Sean's
interrupting.
probably right.
Ah, crap.
Sorry.
That's nice to know, though. If your bike gets stolen, it's like at least,
Yeah, absolutely.
someone's upperly mobile is trying to make the best of a bad
But
situation.
also, it's got fucked up brakes, so you're like, watch what happens.
Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't warn you the bike had no brakes. Did you have to like use your like sneakers to slow yourself down, or like?
I just remember falling. I don't remember exactly how, what I tried. I think I tried to like get off and hop and just.
Who bought the crack?
It was two people. It was like an older looking dude and a younger guy. But like, I don't know them.
Father and son.
Nah.
About to go to the baseball game.
What's that? What are the two people in The Wire? Bugsy, and he had his guy that died. I don't remember.
I forget.
Yeah, never mind. Bad riff.
Dang. So that was it. That was it for you.
That was it. I saw weed
Funny
after
the
that.
bicycle was like, I don't trust these bikes.
Like I'm not cut out for this.
I also was. I think I was always kind of phony tough. Like not like I would be around the dumb shit, but in my heart I was like, no. I used to like to fight a lot, and then I remember we were supposed to fight after school. This was like 9th or 10th grade, and one of my friends had a little 22 that he showed me.
Oh, Jesus!
And I just remember being like, this kind of stuff.
Peacemaker time.
Yeah. And then I kind of started. I changed who I was hanging with. I had like this one group I was with all the time, and then I kind of went to my friends that I was hanging with a lot more in middle school.
You found Lemaire.
I found a version of Lemaire. Yeah, different fat guy, a different funny fat guy.
Yeah, I was that. That's what Coke was for me. It was the absolute. I was completely out of my. I was already out of my element with a lot of stuff, but Coke was like, these are like bad guys, and I was like, and I never did it, by the way. Never even tried it.
Me either.
Never had any. I still to this day I detest when I hear people that do it. I go, why the fuck are you doing that?
The snorting something just felt very off-putting to me. I didn't care for that. And then all my anxiety that I had growing up, and still now, is all like I associate with heart. Like I'm always afraid my heart's gonna stop. My heart's racing. So the idea of doing Coke, I was like, my heart will explode. I'll die here.
Yeah, that was always. I did a very similar thing. I actually I had a couple years where I couldn't exercise because I'm going to have a heart attack. I was like 26.
Well, it is an interesting thing. I tried to do a bit about this. It never worked. But I'm like, why? Exercise is good for your heart, but like having like stress is bad for your heart. But they both cause your heart to race.
Yeah.
So shouldn't like having a panic attack be? This is why the bit never worked, by the way. But like, shouldn't having a panic attack be good for you? Like stress is the worst thing for you. But what does stress do? It raises your heart rate. That's what exercise does. I know that there's probably a explanation. I'm not genuinely like asking, but
I don't know. I mean,
I just thought I'd grind the podcast to a halt with this bit.
No, you got me thinking. I was like, why doesn't it work?
Like cocaine should be good for your heart.
Yeah.
It gives you the same thing as exercise. Like running a marathon's good for your health, so why isn't doing blow?
You know what? Well,
what's going on with the cup?
You know what? It's funny because I saw just like 2 weeks ago, I saw a clip of Andrew Huberman being like, you need to spike your cortisol early in the morning as possible, and it's like somehow good for you. So I like just chugged a ton of coffee early in the morning, and it was like, it was definitely not the move.
No.
I literally had a panic attack in my office, so I was like, this is not, I don't know what the fuck. But apparently, I guess there's got to be something different with like, you know what it probably is? Like your lungs getting kicked into the picture.
Right.
Versus just your nervous system fucking frying you while you sit in a chair.
Well, some of this Huberman, however you say his name, I enjoy the guy, but we were at the green room at Mothership, and there's all these grip strength reading thing. And someone was like, Huberman says like grip strength is the number one, teller of how long you're going to live.
Yeah.
Kurt Metzger's was like triple mine. I'm like, there's no way this fucking guy is living longer than me. He's like smoking a pack of cigarettes and a joint at the same time. I'm like, I feel like...
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff hitting the internet that like does freak me out. I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one I didn't like at all. My grip strength is terrible.
Yeah, mine was like, I didn't want to say.
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna
fucking
say
doxed.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not
like
saying
12.
Mine is devastating.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard that too. Like if you can't hang from a bar for like 3 minutes, you're gonna die.
Well, the other guy, Peter Attia, he's the other guy. All these guys that are like age experts all are like 38 years old. I'm like, I want a 115-year-old guy telling me. But he said you should be able to carry your body weight for up to a minute. So like I weigh 180, like by your side with a kettlebell. So I weigh like 180 pounds. So I'm bad at math. That's 90 pounds on each arm.
Yeah.
I should be able to walk for a minute.
Seems
but I can't even
intense,
like attempt it because I'm scared my arm will fucking rip off.
Or your knees, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. There's a lot of stuff hitting the internet like that. I saw one where it was like, if you want to be able to walk up 10 flights of stairs when you're 70, they had these like lines and shit, and they're like, you need to be here now. And it was just like, otherwise, it's like basically saying if you were like sedentary, like you're going to die.
Yeah. I think we all look pretty good.
Yeah, I think we're moving around.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel
more.
like the problem is you can go so heavy into all that stuff where it's like, am I doing all this stuff right? That probably fucks you up. In 20 years, like, if you actually think about this shit, you're gonna die.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, then Huberman's also like, you got to look at the sun at 5:15 for 8 minutes, so your kid will be retarded. It's like, I can't. I keep seeing a thing on my algorithm. I have a child, and it's like giving your kid sugar within the first 3 years increases their odds. I'm like, so I'm just fucked. Like I gave him ice cream already. He's gonna die.
And the TV, like the TV fucks them.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like they'll be fine. It'll be like they'll be definitely more autistic kids, and I don't know.
But I mean, I feel like everybody I know has sugar as a kid and watched TV as a kid, and most people are fine. You know what I mean? Like it'll be. Why is it a problem all of a sudden right now?
Well, it's probably
sugar?
bad. I didn't realize how bad it was, but yeah, they're not gonna like die. You know?
yeah, I think they'll be okay.
They'll be fine.
He seems fine.
I don't worry. Yeah, I can get hyper obsessed with that shit though. I have an Aura ring. I'll track my sleep. I'll do all this stuff. I don't get any deep sleep.
Really?
I don't know what it is. I check and everything else is great, and then my deep sleep is like 30 minutes a night.
Maybe it's fucked up.
That's what I say. I told my wife it's her. I'm like, you just move around probably and fuck my deep sleep up.
But you ever try all of them at the same time? Apple Watch, Whoop, or Ring, and just see if they all say the same thing.
I should do that.
I feel like a great test.
I like picturing you go to bed. You have like fucking thing from Back to the Future is on your head. You got like suction cups on your tits.
Just a sleep apnea mask for no reason. But yeah, you gotta. I just don't know. You get to a certain point, you're like, no, I'm definitely dying. So it's like I'm gonna try to like just maintain the ship as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, I feel like an older dad. I'm like, I gotta live as long as I can for this guy and stay healthy. I want to be able to have a pass with him. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the gym after this. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's the big thing. Once you have kids, you really like. You guys fuck around a lot. You guys are out drinking, carrying on. Why do you guys have kids? Why do you guys have kids, man? You go, man. I got to keep this thing afloat.
Yeah.
Well, just the queso for me. I've been in Austin for 4 days. I've eaten queso like 100% of the meals, including breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm a fat fuck. I'm like, I can't shit. My eyes.
What are you eating that has breakfast queso?
I went to Magnolia Cafe, my favorite spot. They got great pancakes, but they serve queso all day. So I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I was eating chips and queso and pancakes.
So good.
Sick.
Yeah, I eat a lot of. I was just in Chicago and I went to the Taste of Chicago. It's like a big food festival. It was all fucking tacos. I'm like, dude, that's all I eat. I'm not. It's kind of bullshit.
Somebody said it last night in Austin. Tacos are like pizza in New York. It's like the quick, cheap.
Yeah.
Just grab it and
There's
go.
not a lot of great pizza here.
But pizza stays enjoyable longer. I'm tired of tacos. I never hit a point where I was tired of pizza.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pizza. So here's the thing though, like if you go on the West Coast, I was telling people about Friday. Do you have Friday pizza night growing up? Every Friday
yeah,
pizza.
absolutely.
My friend's out on the West Coast now, and he was like telling people out there about that, and they were like, "That's crazy." They're like, "That's so bad for you to eat pizza every Friday."
Oh, I eat pizza. I mean, my diet is fucking wild.
Really?
I eat McDonald's like a couple times a week. Chicken parm 3-4 times a week.
How's the
pizza.
Mickey D's sit with
I
you?
miss chicken parm.
Is it like diarrhea right away, or do you pass a healthy movement after Mickey D's?
No, I'm okay. I think I'm used to. I used to do a joke in my act about this. People were like, if you don't, someone said this to me, like, if you stop eating McDonald's for like 6 months and then you try having it again, your body will just reject it.
Yeah.
So I did it, and I'm like, no, my body was like, you're back. Thank God. I took a perfect fucking double tapered shit. It was beautiful. I love it, but. Again, like I hate to be like dad guy, but it's like sometimes the baby goes, Dad, you're so exhausted that I'm like, just give me some fucking McDonald's.
Give me something.
And I live in a luxury building. I mean, again, I don't want to be that guy,
first
but
class.
I'm doing okay. And I get like, I'm embarrassed. There's like a door guy with a suit, like handing me my McDonald's bag. And I feel like lawyers are walking by being like, who is this fucking idiot? And I do it a lot. It's embarrassing.
It's kind of alpha, dude. Because I know Warren Buffett drinks Coca-Cola. That's his big thing. Trump smashes McDonald's.
He loves McDonald's. Yeah. I think Jay Leno too was a big fast food.
Really?
guy. I think he might still be. Yeah.
I swear to God, I haven't eaten McDonald's in maybe 2 decades.
Get yourself some McDonald's. It's fun.
I would throw up. I would for real throw up. I can't eat it.
Terrible McDonald's. Was it the last time we went to McDonald's? I got a double quarter pounder, a McChicken, and a McDouble. It just and fries. Like I couldn't.
How'd it sit with you?
I took a probiotic right after. Like,
You're like Huberman. He's like, I looked at the sun for a half hour and it went down perfect.
You took a probiotic?
it's like this might balance the gut shit. And I just shit a lot in the morning. I drink a smoothie all the time. So like I woke up, crushed a smoothie.
That's how I
shit.
feel.
Yeah, I call them health potions. I do either green juices or smoothies.
You do yin and yang.
Yeah.
I'm
Do all
exactly the
fucked up.
same.
And I feel like it kind of works.
I think so. I went to Juice Land this morning. I was like, I had queso 4 times yesterday. I got to have Juice Land. And I took a massive shit. I call it my morning python. Just every morning, just a big fucking anaconda.
Just a log.
Yeah. So I think we're all right.
Yeah. How heavy will you get? Will you get fat?
This is the heaviest I've been, but I'm working out more than I've ever worked out. And I'm also eating more than I've worked out.
Nice.
So I'm like 183 or something. I got, dad stomach,
You're
but
bulking.
I look okay.
You're bulking.
Yeah.
And you get the muscles from carrying the kid all the time.
He wants to be carried all the time, and he won't go to this side. Maybe he's autistic. He hates this side, so it's all right arm. But yeah, this is the biggest I've ever been. But I'm very long. I'm a fucking
Yeah. I just read a stat. They said 90% of autistic adults are undiagnosed.
That makes sense. They weren't checking for it like
They weren't
that.
checking for it.
Yeah.
So it's like endemic in adults. There's like a lot of people who should have been that now would have been like screened for like on the autism spectrum.
But I have a big autism thing because I just think we say it too much. Because I have a close friend whose brother is like severely autistic, like what we think of, like, and he has like an iPod or AirPods in all the time because he needs music. And if you say what day you were born, he can tell you the day, like your date of your birthday.
That's
he knows
awesome.
what day. And also he has to be like attended. Like he's, he's got severe autism. And then people are like, will say to me, like, I'm like, oh, that music is driving me crazy. Like, I don't even hear music. You might be autistic. And I'm like, I don't. Well, I don't identify as autistic. Like,
they spread the net pretty far now.
Yeah,
Where
it
it's
just
like you're
feels
like
Like
you're
even
like
ADHD is like autism. They say if you have that, you're also autistic now.
really
Yeah.
sweet. My wife's autistic.
Yeah, that's what I've been
yeah,
trying
I
to
guess
say.
me too. Well, OCD also is so similar. Like, I have OCD, but so like, there's a lot of similarities. If you read autism thing, I'm like, oh, I have that, and that, but
Yeah.
I'm not autistic.
What's the OCD? How's that flare up?
Like I mean, I have like weird. First of all, I'm like, I blink all the time. Like I do like these blinks, and my arm is be flexing all the time. My left arm, and I'll see like something that I feel like I need to step on, or I'll do a weird foot things. I need to step on stuff, and then I also drink the same cup of tea from Starbucks every day. I don't get it and I sleep very quickly, turn it off.
Okay.
I can't use straws. I feel like straws are going to stab me in the eye. There's a whole bunch of handful of
So
stuff.
it's kind of under the radar though. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I also, my wife does a joke about it. She's like, he doesn't have the OCD where he cleans. I'm like, people think of like hand washing. I'm like, I'll take a piss and get off the subway and go eat a sandwich.
But you're just
I'm
not
filthy.
stepping on the cracks. And shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I can get in and not stepping on the cracks. I'll still do that every now and again.
Yeah.
It's just fun to be like, let me time my steps perfectly so I don't hit these cracks.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I give up after a while.
But yeah, so I got problems. But then people are like, they use it. It's like a virtue to have. I'm like embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm like trying my hardest not to blink weird because the YouTube comments. Other people are like, I can't keep my eyes open. It's crazy. I'm like humiliated by it.
Yeah, it did become cool to have like autism now. It's either like you got to have something. If you're like 24 and you're like, no, I'm good. They're like, that sucks.
Yeah,
You got to
no.
be like, yeah, you got to be kind of like gay or something.
Cutting is big.
Cutting. Gay cutting.
Gay cutting.
No, I'm saying or minority.
Yeah.
Or double minority. Gay black man.
Maybe I'll become
You're not
Jewish.
gay. You're the least gay person I know.
I know, but it's too late. I'll just be gay.
I was laughing today about like, especially with the podcast and like ads and all that stuff. There's definitely I would like to think that there are some sort of like boardroom in these like startups or like Spotify where they're like checking almost like a like a stock trading floor. They're reading comments, like a lot of people saying the host of this podcast is gay. We got to call the magnesium powder people, dude. To see shit, they're calling him gay. They're calling him a gay schizophrenic loser.
So how did you end up gay?
They said I was being gay. We went to LA for a week when Shay was doing the
That is
ESPYs,
gay.
and they said LA. I was just gay in LA. I wasn't, but
What was he accusing of being gay in LA for?
I did. I mean, I said I was.
You wore
And
cool.
this
You
is the
wore
worst-
cool clothes. That
this
was
is
what
the-
it was.
Well, I wore one shirt that's not even that cool, but what it really was is I've been for real kind of homophobic my whole life. Seems like I was talking about the kid not kissing girls and stuff, and then I grew out of it. But I still had that thing where I couldn't joke gay that much. And hanging out with y'all, eventually y'all broke it down, and then I started trying to have fun gay jokes with y'all. And then the second I did it, it was like, yo, what the hell? and then I couldn't say anything without being sus. And then Lemaire's nasty ass made sure he brought it up on the podcast. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he did.
He got mad at me when we were doing panties once because he was like, "That's the name of our podcast." So, but he
Not boxer briefs.
but true. Also says because when we were talking, I brought up him having sex with the trans. He was like for real mad at that. He was like, "You tried to?" I was like, "What?"
Oh well, he yeah. And to be fair, I'm still riding for Lemaire on this, dude.
Oh, I'm on the side too.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
He lost his virginity to a woman who then became a guy right after.
Oh, okay.
And she was like 1 week in the tea. I saw a picture of her. She was hot.
Okay.
He, I guess now, was hot as hell.
On paper, it sounds funny when you say I lost my virginity to technically a guy. He lost now.
Yeah.
He lost virginity to a guy.
Right.
But he spazzed.
That's kind of the wrinkle.
He spazzed on me on panties. He was like, "You were trying to be nasty to me because you brought that up," and I was like, "I was being nasty after what you did to me." It was all
Yeah,
good
you'll
fun.
now be your descentants are going to be like, "Oh shit, he was gay."
He used to be gay. He used to be zesty.
All they'll know is they'll do an AI summary, be like, "Your grandfather never kissed girls." And personal policy: he never kissed girls ever since he was a child, and then was known as being gay. Yeah, the internet legacy will be crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to.
Ancestry.com would be so cool. Seeing all your embarrassing fucking Facebook posts.
It's going to
and
be
shit.
digital.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to also have your digital history.
Yeah, it'll be like you'd sit down and get like a full download, probably like a curated thing of like this is what your father was up to.
Oh, it's insane to think about.
Yeah.
All the podcasts, having a child.
Podcast, web
Oh.
history. Don't forget about web history.
Web history is the one.
That'll be out there.
Like it's just everything you've ever jerked off to is going to your kids.
You
If
can
not
get-
your kids' kids will be.
It'll be
able
in your kids like Neuralink thing, and they can get like a super fast flash, like the speed of their synapses, where it can just be like,
Wow.
yeah, be fucked up.
I gotta.
But by then they'll be in the weirder shit probably.
Yeah.
Because we keep getting weirder and weirder.
I think porn's about to grind to a halt. I'm not just saying that because I've personally conquered my demons. I think it's gonna. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be all kids are gonna be. It'll be like your kid will. Now it'll be like you'll see if your kid's looking at smut because you'll have your phones linked, kind of. I plan on. Well, I have daughters. I'm not worried about it, but like, I still might put the smut checker on there.
That app you're talking about where it's like the dad
You ever
share.
hear of Covenant Eyes? There's an app called Covenant Eyes where you and your son can like link your phones so that like if anything porn related comes up, it'll trigger like your dad would get a notification.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Does he get the same notification when you look at porn?
I think so. I think that's the Covenant. I think you enter.
Oh,
There's like
I see.
I think there's a politician who's used Covenant Eyes with his son.
Wow.
It does sound like the opposite of like father-son duos who get hookers together.
Wow. I'm
ever
gonna
see
try to
that?
land in between the two, somewhere right in the middle. I'm gonna do neither of those things.
I don't know, but I feel like you'll have it. Like before, we were like, I don't think kids will have free range, open porn. I think it's going to be parents are going to put a kibosh on that.
I for real hope not. That shit was kind of for real terrible for
Yeah,
us.
it's not good.
I looked at like RedTube when I had to be 12 or 13. For the
Yeah, I
first
never
time.
had any porn. I was all
Really?
Sears catalog and stuff.
That was.
I mean, we had magazines later.
I did Sears catalog, and then I came in college was like when I could start downloading it, and then it was just open on the internet my whole adult life. But not as a child. That would fuck you up. Or Sean, what did you? discover over there.
You were right. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House of Representatives,
Oh, I remember that.
publicly talks about his use of covenant eyes with his 17-year-old son.
Nice.
Yes.
Now, will they continue it once he's 18? Will he keep the tradition alive, or will he legally, as a adult, be like, Father, I'm recommending we shut down our covenant?
I'm not sure.
I think it's a good idea. I think I've been anti-porn for a while.
I would get a burner phone if I had covenant eyes with my dad. I would just have a second cell phone. I couldn't live like that.
I thought you
It is-
said burger phone, like those old phones that look like a cheeseburger. And I was like, yeah, those things are awesome.
It's calls 1-900 numbers. I mean, it is weird because I like. It's hard to not look at porn. It's like almost unthinkable. So like, because I've tried to stop it, and it took me 3 years to finally be like, I don't need to look at it.
Yeah, the Instagram don't make it. Everything makes it hard.
Yeah, I
see
don't really
it.
look at that. Yeah, I try not to look. My Instagram for real is just like steroid guys screaming at me. I don't get a lot of babes. It's just steroid guys fighting and arguing with each other.
No, mine's like movies, photography, and baseball. Like people go to their search thing, and I'm like actually embarrassed by mine.
Yeah.
It's just like Robin Yount hit 3,000 hits on the whatever. I'm like,
There's times where mine's is 100% women, and it's the most embarrassing thing.
That's for the nature of your guys. You guys do research for your podcast.
True, that has been making it worse.
I still don't know how you pull. They do a babe of the week every week, and they have to like explain why she's the babe of the week. And they fight
Sometimes it's funny, and then other times we take it too seriously. You just pick hot ladies and go, "She's the hottest."
yeah, but what does your babe say about the babe of the week? You tell her like, obviously you're a babe. You're a babe. Of the
you're the babe of my lifetime.
babe of the lifetime. Has she ever even like brought it up begrudgingly? Because I feel like I would get pressed in my house for that. And, like if you have, I don't want to sow discord.
No, she doesn't. Like she really doesn't. And she never anything that's kind of comedy related. She never.
That's nice.
Unless I was like start talking about like her too personal, like shit that's her privacy. She don't. She knows. She knows me. We'll be watching something. She watches Real Housewives, and I go like, "Whose titties are those?" Like that's kind of how we exist and
Nice.
our thing.
My wife has a rule like you don't listen to your partner's podcast.
We
The rule of
can't.
commit. She's
Yeah.
like, it's like reading a diary.
Yeah,
That
I
feels
agree.
like the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've swayed my wife away from it. I was like, just please don't watch it. And my wife and my mom, I say, please don't watch my podcast ever.
I would bet my girl listens every time she knows I'm on something.
Well, I
Like,
think about
it's-
that too. You're talking about like your son getting older and like, or your daughters, whatever, listening, seeing your history. I think that now must be hard to date because you meet someone, they can immediately just go and listen to everything you've ever said. That would be scary to me being single and meeting a girl, and I'm like my charming self, and then she can put on a podcast of like, "Would you eat your own dad's cum for fucking $100?" And she's like, "Oh, this guy's a piece of shit."
Yeah, what I think though is if your podcast is doing well, they'll be like, great.
Right.
You know what I mean? Once you get, once you sell one boner pill, they're like, yep, it's good. I don't care what the fuck this guy talks about. And there's really is something out there for everyone because there's like, there's popular podcasts that go pretty wild, and it's like Holocaust denial has become a big thing.
It's a big podcast, genre.
That was like, it was a move, man. There was like the last year I've seen Dan Bilzerian fucking hit the gas pedal on that. He just out of nowhere was just like, I think I'm correct. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think he pushed the pedal on that. That's like a light speed podcasting technique. You just like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna go into Holocaust.
Just make $1 million.
I'm sure there's like girls out there that are like, yeah, I'll just date this guy and whatever. Wish him peace and whatever. Live, laugh, love. But I feel like there's someone out there for everything. So
Yeah, I guess so.
also there's no way, I don't know, because I feel like I've talked about stuff before that's just like, I don't know, it's just not like you wouldn't bring it up at a dinner table. But if it works, I think people are like, oh, this is great. People
Right.
laugh.
Well, I have this dude, like my wife, one time I was performing in Austin, like her brothers live here, and her sister invited her mother to the show. And I had to step in and be like, you cannot have your mother come to my show.
Yeah.
And her mother's like a British intellectual elderly woman.
Oh, no.
And I'm like talking about eating her asshole and stuff. I'm like, this is outrageous. Like I wouldn't say shit in front of her.
Yeah.
Like literally the word shit.
Did she come?
No. I was like, I'm sorry. You can't. And it was awkward because she's like, I guess I can't see your comment. And I want to be like, you can watch it on YouTube by yourself.
Yeah.
Which is still horrifying, but
Dude,
I don't even know you're there. Like that's a
Yeah.
big,
I've had to just completely be like, yeah, just I'm gonna do it. Because my wife will invite like she invited her grandfather one time, and I was like constantly talking about my wife jerking me off, among other things. And he sat through the whole thing. Because I remember being like, well, fuck, I'm just going to do my thing and we'll see how he feels. And he was pretty supportive. He was like, that was hilarious.
Oh, that's good.
So what I found is people are surprisingly kind of like my parents came a couple of times and I thought they'd be kind of like, what the fuck? But my mom just laughed. She's just like, you're gross.
Yeah, my parents come, but my mother-in-law also went and saw Nate Bargatze, and she was like, that was terrible. He was misogynistic. You should not talk about your wife like that. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She saw Nate and was like, this guy hates women. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's interesting. If I heard that, it'd be like, oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, man. I think you just got to let her taste the power. You should just.
That's a good name for a special. Taste the power.
I feel like because I remember when I recorded my first special, my wife was like, "Your parents are going to be there, but I won't tell you which show." So then I was like, "Oh, cool." But then every show I was like, "Are they here at this one?" And I was like, so then I had to be like, "Just tell me when they're coming. I'm just going to let it rip."
See, my parents are very like, it's a very like liberal language house. Like I don't feel self-conscious around them because we swear and all that.
I was talking about specifically like my dad like getting pussy and stuff. So yeah, so that was kind of tough. But or I was talking about his lack. I was like imagined he like a huge lack.
Right.
But then I was actually in the first encouraging my mom to maybe pony up a little bit, help the old man out. So but they just were like whatever. They kind of laughed through it.
Yeah, I had a joke about how my mother wanted to fuck Patrick Swayze. I watched what's the movie? Dirty Dancing when I was a kid, and my mother was like, that Patrick Swayze, which is true. And so I had a whole bit about it. And then when I did it live and they were there, I just wouldn't do that bit. But then they eventually watched my special, and it's in there.
Did they say something about it? Or?
No, she never mentioned anything, but. It's true. I mean, she's a fucking. She wants Patrick Swayze. She can't. I'd hold it back. She'll still do it. She's like Patrick Swayze. My God, and it's like so insane. I'm like, you're implying you want to get like plowed by Patrick Swayze. To
He's dead. So now it's even more.
Yeah.
Women are so much hornier for dead guys than they are living guys.
He's a good-looking man.
He was. He could dance his fucking ass off.
And I always felt bad because I'm like, my dad doesn't look anything like Patrick Swayze. He must just be like, this sucks. Turn this fucking movie off.
Yeah. That's one of the moves they'll do to you. They'll be like, he's handsome. And you're like, this guy looks nothing like me. Why would you do that?
I had a girlfriend, my previous girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, whatever you say. And we were like at a hang with some buddies, and she was like, someone was like, what's your type? And she was like, I like a rugged outdoor guy, long hair, beard. Like she just described just completely not me. And I was like, this is crazy.
How did you bring it up, or you just let it go and just?
I joked about it after, and like she laughed and everything because I was like, she liked because I was like the funny, self-deprecating guy. So I was like, that was great, and she would laugh. But you're also at the same time, you're like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, I guess I'm just not.
I'm so curious. I kind of want you to hold Frame on your mother-in-law. Are you familiar with it, like Frame and all that stuff?
No.
Dude, there's a whole. This is why my algorithm's a steroid guys yelling. But there's a bunch of guys on the internet who are obsessed with. There's an idea called Frame. It always makes me laugh, but it's like you dictate the pace of everything. So when you go to the house, you like basically, it's just like everything's up to you. Always drive. If your wife drives, she's definitely probably gonna cheat on you according to these guys.
Oh wow.
My wife drives all the time, and I found that out. I was like, fuck. But yeah, Frame. You have to you can't let someone influence. If someone's influencing your actions at all, you've lost Frame. According to these guys.
Well, these guys don't sound great. The world wouldn't sustain.
Dude, it even gets to the point where it's called the blue line or green line. So there's like a test where they analyze your photos, and if you're even leaning in towards your wife at all, she's dominating you. Which is, I think that's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
So it goes that deep. But if anyone else is influencing your decisions, you've lost Frame.
Oh, I got to check out this Frame business.
Yeah, dude, you got to get your Frame back. Your mother-in-law holds Frame right now. You got to snatch the Frame. So next time,
but don't you think I hold the Frame? I'm like, you can't come to the show, bitch.
That's Frame. Okay, that's
Get
Frame.
out of here. You're not coming.
Frame.
She had ticked to my show. I didn't let her go. Frame the fuck out of that.
And you got the money from her. That actually is kind of Frame.
Exactly.
My bad. That's Frame.
I framed the hell out of her.
Fair point. I didn't think about that. You should invite her to another one and then cancel the last minute. If you did that, I'd be like, definitely you got Frame for sure.
I think my wife does the leaning. She always does like a thing.
She leans in?
Yeah. I'm upright.
Sucks for her.
This is like, I remember watching the thing about handshakes in politics. Like you always want to be the person on the outside and then like turning the hand over like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why people will do that. They'll turn the upper hand is like big. You're like a bitch.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
And then I've heard that politicians will like argue on who's on what side of the photo. Because when you're like that, you're kind of like turning your arm like, or whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this guy's
You
like,
want to be this
fucking-
guy. You want to be this guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Damn, I'm
probably
start
where
checking
that,
for that now.
forearm grab brother shake comes from. Just,
Yeah.
I would just do those because that would suck. I didn't even think about that. You got to take the lesser.
Yeah, it's very emasculating to be like,
Yeah.
okay.
It is. I will say, I'd imagine it is kind of a bleak existence, though, to be constantly mapping out these moves and,
Or it becomes just how you move
you
through
move.
the world. It's like, nope. I'm
But
shaking
then you'd
on this.
have to you'd be. I can imagine myself in a social setting where I'm like taking first of all, a handshake picture is crazy to be like, all right, hold
Yeah.
on, get this while we're shaking. But then being in that situation and somehow gracefully whipping the other human to the side that I want them. I just lack.
Flipping your
And
head.
then I just lack that. Yeah, I was
They're just like doing this, spinning around trying to figure
I
out.
was just at a family party this weekend, and my mother-in-law, I took my coat off, and I was just holding it and standing there by myself, and I genuinely didn't know where to put it, and I just stood there like that until my mother-in-law was like, "Matt, come here." I walked over, she's like, "Here, give me the coat. I saw you over there struggling." I was like, "Fuck." I just completely just fritzed out and just stood there with the coats going. Until she was like, "I saw that," and I was like, "Oh, it doesn't make me feel any better, but here you go, thank you."
That seems like acting like a good house guest, though. Like you're just not throwing it on the couch. That don't feel like no bitch
I would
ass
have
shit.
I would have figured out a place, but I was
Yeah.
taking a little long, and she noticed. I guess I was kind of awkward. Also, I was, and I'm getting better at. I was at the only white guy at the party.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at this, man. I swear to God, it's a skill. It's like a weird thing to be like. I don't know.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
my worst nightmare.
It is.
I'm just kidding.
Well, to be fair, I'm not great in any social setting, but yeah, once you're like a complete radical minority around it, and
Another great special name, by the way. You're just throwing them out there.
if I was Last Samurai action, I'd be cool with that. But like black people are like notoriously kind of cool, so it's like I've learned here's my approach. What I've learned, you gotta. I'm pretty schlubby in terms of dress code.
Yeah.
But you do out of respect got to get a tiny bit fly. Just a little bit fly. Like just match something somewhat. Just out of respect for the house.
That's hilarious.
You do have to, I've been getting just you don't want to go full black life effect because that's almost like now you're a contender. If I get too fly, now it's like
But if you get a little fly, I feel like you're right away. Everybody's like, I like Matt.
you have to get a tiny bit fly.
Do you still wear the hokas or do you switch
Yes,
out to like
I
a
had,
Nike?
I had the
Okay.
hokas, but they were brightly colored hokas, and that morning my wife bought me a fleece, which is in the flyest, but the blue did match a blue in my shoe, and I was like, I'm ready for the party.
Yeah.
But in my experience, being around black people, being the most genuine self you can be, I feel
Exactly.
like.
100%. True.
Yeah.
This is true.
I feel like if you try to. I posted a photo one time with New Balance sneakers and Nike socks, and that's a no-no. Evidently, I didn't know that, but I think it's like charming that I'm like, whoops.
I agree.
Because if you try to be like, "What's up, homie?" Like,
Yeah,
I remember starting
and a lot
out
of people do
stand-up.
that.
Especially starting out stand up, you go to like a black room and a white guy just talks different out of like, yo, I've known you for 2 years.
To my credit, I would go to black rooms and talk Pokemon. I had no idea a lot of black people watch anime, and I'm like, man, this Pokemon shit's fucking crushing. This is awesome. But yeah, that is funny watching people be like, oh man, I don't even fucking know. And you're like, dude, why are you doing that?
No, I felt when I first moved to New York, I got in with this guy, Imagine. I don't know if you ever met that comic. I think he's Puerto Rican, but he had all these like
His
urban.
name was Imagine.
Imagine, yeah.
That's great.
And he had all these urban rooms. So I was doing all these urban shows, and I would like crush because I was like, I don't have sex. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they'd be like, oh my God. And then I would see white guys be like, what's up, motherfucker, or whatever. And people were like, what are you doing?
I just got out of jail.
I do feel bad for the white guys though who like grew up around black people and then want to do comedy. If you're not gay, it's only one. You can only be one Gary Owens.
True.
And then after that,
Gary Owens was brought up to me. He's like, is your comedy like Gary Owens? And I didn't know how to navigate it. I was like, not particularly, no. Like, so what do you do? I was like, it's different. Like, how's it different? I was trying to think of like, I don't just talk about black stuff though. I don't know. I didn't know how to say that to the person. I was like, is it like that? I was like, sort of. I was like, I heard he's actually did hear he's a really nice guy. But I had to be like, yeah, not really. But like, how's it different? I'm like, I can't really say. I was like, I'd have to think about it for a while.
tell your wife's whole family, it's not that black.
It's not that black. That's what I was trying to say. I was like, it's not as black as it. He's way blacker than I am. I'm about as 10th as black as Gary. That's what I should have said. It's less black. More white boy crazy. But yeah, I'm getting better. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I think that was like my best one yet. That's like my best flag party I've been to. It's killing it. I did botch. They asked me if I had a player face, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. I was like, I don't know. I actually was married previously. You know, I've been divorced before, but maybe between the. And I just botched it, dude. Imagine saying that to a guy in an all red sweatsuit. Well, I got married when I was 25. Let's see. That didn't go well. I could have been like, I don't want to talk. There could have been so many other things, but
Of course, I had to play a face.
yeah, it's true. I know, dude. That's why again, you're gonna think. You think about the balls you drop, obviously, all night, but. Oh man, I should have been like, I fucking cheat on my wife all the time. No, it was great. It was a great party for real. I had a blast. But yeah, it is, man. That's something, man. I always, that's a wild thing. It's crazy. I always say it to black people. It's crazy to be like physically outnumbered by people who don't look like you.
Yeah.
When they flip the script on you, you go, this does kind of change your thinking a little bit. You go, this isn't the best. Let's reverse this back. This Freaky Friday's over, dude. Let's get me back to the dominant position here.
No, I had that one time years ago. I opened for I don't want to say his name. I get nervous, but a black comic who was famous. And we were hanging out. I thought we were friends, and this person has some sort of disorder. And we were hanging out. It was like all of his crew, and I was like, "This is great. Look at me,"
Yeah.
And we were watching the basketball game, and it came down to like the last play, and I was like, "Any predictions? What do you think's going to happen here?" And this person snapped and was like, "I don't predict. I let what be be." And then he like got up and started ranting about like slavery and stuff. He was drunk, and I was like, well, this is a bad situation. Like, it was me and like 14 guys, and I was the only white guy. And he was like, this is what the white people have been doing. And then there was a guy, I was like, should I like get out of here? And he's like, oh no, he does this.
Yeah.
And it was quite terrifying, I have to say.
Did you tell him that England ended slavery? I would have went into that.
Yeah, just pardon me. Actually, here's the thing. But it was, I remember I was kind of looking around like, oh, this is, if he gets these other folks on board, that could be a bad situation. I don't have any,
Yeah.
But it was fine.
That is uncomfortable though. I've been in that situation where like, horrors of the past kind of rear their ugly head in conversation.
That becomes the dialogue, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a global institution, but it's fucking crazy. It was practice all throughout the beginning of the time, but yeah, it's
What I think happens with white people, that happens way more with black people, is y'all will end up in a situation like that around like regular, like black people that would feel that, like act like that. But black people are never around white people that if they all get fired up, it's uncomfortable. Like I'm not around a bunch of rednecks. Like if they all started going like, see, that's the problem. Like, but I'm just around like y'all.
right.
That's a great point.
But because I was sitting there like in my head, I'm like, nobody's going to do nothing to you, but I can see it being like, oh shit, I might have fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, and in that situation, I wasn't like I'm gonna die, but it felt like, oh, am I like bumming you guys? Like, should I?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like,
trust me.
And I can see myself getting into that if I was hanging with rednecks, just like straight up country, just because I don't know that.
That's what it felt. It felt more like, I'll let you guys go. You guys have your thing.
Do your thing.
Just talk about us.
I felt like that at Black Church before. I'm like, hopefully I'm not like dampening this. I want this guy to be able to do his thing and not worry about me. I'm cool.
Can't do the backflips because you're over there. He wants to do the worm, but he's like, we got a white guy here.
Yeah, you do feel kind of like a wet blanket on the situation. Well, damn it, dude. I think we got it, man.
I think we covered a lot.
I think we did. We covered a lot of ground.
I appreciate it. Well, I had a breakfast was green tea and a smoothie, so I'm about to piss my pants.
I'll let you first. I'm about to explode. How about you, Nate?
No, I'm actually kind of cool. I didn't have my coffee. It bummed me out.
I'm really having a tough time here.
Your coffee.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you want to?
Can I plug my special? Yeah,
Yes,
I got a special called Small. I have 4 specials on YouTube. The latest one's called Small Ball.
I meant to ask you about that, by the way, dude. Maybe the most prolific dude ever.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Every time I
spread
see
the
him,
word for God's sake.
You what?
I said, spread the word for God's sake.
I will.
Tell somebody.
I will.
Yeah, so there are a bunch on there. I Hate Myself, Enough for Everybody, This Year's Material, and Small Ball. They're all up there. And they each go down in order of views.
That's
Like
good.
10 million, 2 million. No, that's bad. 1,800,000.
No, but dude, the prolificness. Every time I opened it up the other day, I went, "What the fuck,
Oh, thanks, man.
son of a bitch!"
I'm trying.
So I gotta stop him. No, that's amazing, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. This is
Of course,
fun.
dude. Of course.
A quick plug.
Please.
Optimum Noctis. Lemaire might be back for that one. Me, Sean, Lemaire, all back again. September 16th. So next Tuesday, please come. Oh, and October 23rd, Helium Atlanta. Please, thank you. Please come.
Nice. Please, yeah. You go, please. Pee. I'm gonna. Fuck, my head's about to explode. My head's about to explode.